If you see an attractive woman, you're gonna go and you're gonna hit on her.
All right. And
Speak for yourself.
Not us.
Can I have some wine of yours?
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Funny Yet Serious. Thank you guys for viewing, watching, and subscribing.
No.
Today, we're in a different location. We're at Alain's house, and it took us a long time to start. So how's everybody doing today?
You're talking to us or to the subscribers?
To you guys, how are you?
Oh, we're doing awesome. We just waited for like 2 hours for these motherfuckers to finish.
Diego, as useless as that.
Diego, as usual, took 3 hours to set up.
Usually, we like to drink during the podcast, but today they decided to drink ahead of time. So, as you can see from Alain's eyes,
What are you
It
talking
was
about?
not
already.
It was not a decision. We had to because these guys
Take forever. I was
took 2
bored.
hours, so we
Listen,
were bored.
I'm not the audio guy, okay?
Yeah, and it's still fucked up.
Don't know. It's not noticed. Nobody knows what's fucked up. Do you hear anything?
Yes.
It's like when you go on the plane and it's about to start.
Yes.
That's the sound it makes.
No.
We're
That's the
going
sound
somewhere.
it makes.
We're going. Oh my God! Keep doing that.
When you park. When they park and all you hear is the plane is like static and all you hear is
Or you hear a Tesla just drive away. All you hear.
You guys know you are by far the most reoccurring guest we've ever had. And we love you for it. You guys are great.
You guys beat Isaiah the
I
player.
mean, we are the
No,
only
they
ones.
haven't.
We are the only ones dumb enough to do this once and want to come back. So,
No, Alain's brother likes coming back.
oh my God! I like
Yeah.
it.
the Perez family typically
Supports.
comes more than one time, but yeah.
Is that because you don't last?
Guys, switching the topic, but it's related to this. No Nut November. We're in November.
Fuck!
How's that going for you? It's the second day.
It's a second. Oh, God.
I mean, we're good.
You feel strong?
No,
Are you guys participating?
no.
No.
Well, yes, but not willingly.
Not by choice.
Wait,
Diego-
but can we talk about the category of No Nut November? Like, does it like a nut from fucking, or is it like a nut from masturbation?
It's a nut from everything. You can't nut.
You can't nut.
You can't nut.
All right, man.
You cannot.
I actually did fail already.
No.
Yes.
Diego's made it very clear that he will be participating.
Yeah, I'm participating.
And willingly, by choice.
Yeah.
There's no way you're gonna make it.
I'm participating.
30 days.
There is not a way. It's by choice.
I'm doing
no
it.
way.
He
No.
said by choice.
There's a will.
How
and
many
there's
women are after you?
0.
So it's not by choice.
And that's why it's so easy. No, but he could masturbate.
to a guy.
Oh,
Yeah. I like when a lion rubs me. He's been very gay. So the
I
time
know
I stepped
because-
in.
That's because
what do you...
What are you talking about?
Now we have to cut that. Good job.
Fucking imbecile. You see, you told us not to put you on the spot. But here you are putting yourself on the spot, Robert. How do you feel? ¿Qué tú piensas?
I feel that I'm on the spot.
Okay, Diego pointed something out when we arrived. Alain said, he was having trouble finding women last episode.
All right,
But today, listen to me. Today,
We can't talk about weed.
but
What is this?
Bro.
You're not letting me get to the point.
Bro.
Oh, look, our audience member agrees. My point is, we got here today, we were downstairs, and all we saw was women. So why can't you find a girlfriend?
Because he's looking for me all the time.
And what are you looking for?
I'm already in a committed relationship with Robert. A gay one too.
I didn't know.
He did my dishes today,
I didn't know about this.
and I cooked for him.
And he ate it up.
And he
All of
ate it
Yeah,
all
you
up.
ate it all.
This is what we're gonna do when we say a question. Let's try to focus on it. Let's try not to cut people off. This podcast specifically.
You know I'm Cuban, right?
I know.
This brings up a good thing. Word association. What's happening?
Wait, we have our guest.
We
is trying
have
to
a-
come
We
into
have
the
a
podcast.
guest, and
Your guest thinks that you should answer the question.
what question?
Oh.
Oh, she's trying.
Why he's not getting women?
Yeah.
So, Alain, what do you think? Why are you struggling?
Why am I struggling?
Is this a therapy session? Is
Yeah.
that what we're doing?
Thank God the question was not for me.
Alain. All eyes are on you.
Tell us the truth, man.
You want the truth?
Yeah.
Without crying.
Well, actually, that's good for views.
Fuck.
I can't cry on command, not even if I try. I don't know. I told you I'm already in a committed relationship with
Robert, yes. What about the women? identifies as a man, to my knowledge.
He identifies as a woman with me.
I don't know if that's how it works. Do you think that's how it works?
No.
Do you guys know anything about the LGBTQC community?
Plus,
No.
I
I think you do.
Yeah.
minus
So
plus.
I identify as a girl with him only, and with other people like a fox or whatever. That's how it works.
A fox?
A fox.
Or a cow. Whatever. You can identify as whatever you want, as long as you're part of that X men.
Plus,
something.
minus, percentage
Plus,
sign
okay.
and sign.
That's where this is going. So we're not turning this into a therapy session. You're not telling us what's wrong with you guys.
Oh my god. Okay, can
I feel like we should.
We should, okay, what's wrong with why don't you
No,
have women?
wait, hold on. Hey, wait.
Alain always starts. No.
Alain, go. I started last time.
Dude, I don't know. I don't talk to these people. I just come in my apartment. I chill.
He definitely.
I
comes
read
in
my
his
book.
apartment.
I come in my apartment and then I fall asleep. That's what I do.
He's jerked off a couple of times right there where you guys are sitting.
I don't think he
That
would I don't
order.
think he would run the risk of getting semen on his couch.
There's no semen on this couch as of now. Confirmed.
We need a blue light.
It's only been a week.
How are you liking this place, by the way?
I love my new apartment. I'm in love, man. Feels like home.
How often is Robert here?
At least twice a week.
You work close to here or no?
Oh no, he literally drove from Boca Raton over
I
here
drove an
today.
hour to get here.
Boca.
I drove an hour, man.
We said we were gonna get here at 6:30, and then Robert sent us a picture at 4. He said we're waiting for you guys.
No, no, no,
Four
no.
was already here.
I told you. I sent you guys a picture. Did I send you guys the pictures of Robert on the floor?
You sent it to Robert, and Robert sent it to us.
Oh my god. This guy finds a package from Amazon in my front door. He takes out what's inside, and it's a book, and then he starts reading it. So
Outside.
outside.
What
on
was the
floor,
book about?
Like a homeless.
The book was about finding women.
I don't even know the title of the book. It's in Spanish. Guest, can you check the title of the book really quick, guest?
Guest.
That is a tiny book.
Amar, perder y renacer. It's by
And
Maylene
what does that mean to you?
Perez.
What does that mean to you?
I have a friend of mine who she wrote the book, and I want to read it now, but I actually don't.
Understood.
From my understanding, the book is about like you lose something, you love something, and then you're
No.
reborn, or I don't know.
You love something, you lose something, and then you're born again.
There
No.
it is.
Guys, he
you
read
love-
the book.
No, you love something, you let it go, and if it comes
He
back, it's
actually
meant to be.
read something. Yeah, he was
No,
sitting
dude.
outside reading it. Like
That's the saying. If you love it, let it go, and if it comes back, it's meant to be.
I did that with money, and it never came back.
Yeah, but they say if you love something, you should fight for it. So,
Exactly, it's different stuff.
Oz is fair in love and war.
yeah.
I'm just.
Yeah, that's not aesthetics. I told you.
No, you're already getting. All right, fine. We'll pull out the topics.
All right.
Are you guys
Go
ready? I wanted to get you guys questions, but apparently you're tired of the questions.
Espérate. I
Espérate, what?
answered the question. Now it's Robert's turn. He was
What
trying
do
to
you
weasel
mean?
out of it.
What do
He was trying to weasel out of it.
We
What
thought
the-
we forgot about you, buddy.
Oh my
You
god!
guys did. You did.
You
It's
literally.
Well, now
why-
we didn't.
That's why I'm in
And
a
we're fighting
relationship with
for it.
Alain.
Marshall's
Because he
back.
never forgets about me. This is the
So
reason.
then, all right, now, so tell us. Tell a line.
Tell us but tell us what you've been doing lately, because you've been running, you've been working on yourself, you've been,
I've been getting
trying
back.
to find girls.
I've been getting back into my life.
After getting back insinuates that there was a reason you were out.
Yeah. I mean, we already talked about it in like the 20 podcasts we have. So if you want to say again, after my relationship, I didn't do many of the things that I used to love. But I'm getting back now, like running. Hey, stop doing that, bro. I'm getting hard. Running, going to the gym. I haven't gone to the gym, actually.
But you're running.
But I'm running. I'm playing soccer. I'm dancing and socializing.
And let me ask you, Robert, how has that affected your heart? How has that affected your ability to find women?
Jesus, bro.
Did the line break something? What
No, he
happened?
said, Brian, I don't think this is working, and he wasn't holding the mic.
No, the thing is that
It's working.
It's disconnected from my audio. Like I couldn't hear anything.
Can you hear now?
Yeah, I can.
Oh.
I don't know what I
Nothing
did, but I
happened.
did something.
So your heart and women. What's the
My
issue?
heart. I mean, are we getting therapy sessions?
We're getting serious.
Jesus.
You want us to go to Diego first? We can start with Diego.
Dude, do not put me on the spot. I don't
no.
talk to girls.
You know what?
Right.
Okay.
No, it did.
No, I
it
don't.
did.
Okay.
It fucked with my head, with my heart, in the way that I had so many traumas from the relationship that I was not really talking to girls for real.
What
You
is
see,
wrong with
I'm
this
trying
guy?
to get fucking serious
We're
on these
fucking.
motherfuckers.
We're getting vulnerable here, and you're dying.
This is why men have mental health issues. This is why
I'm
men
sorry, bro. This
have
this
men-
always happens. Don't worry. I've laughed at other stories before.
I'd
This
like
is
to
why
say-
I don't go to therapy.
Wait, look.
because
Before we carry
Then-
on with the story,
Then I cry. Then I cry at the end.
once we had a person on the podcast who was talking about a family member who died. A family member who died, and Diego's sitting there,
You died laughing.
like, bursted out laughing when this guy is telling us a sincere story about his family member who passed away and how he was grieving and getting over it. And Diego starts dying of laughter in the middle of the story.
I'm sorry. It's just it's how I cope. You know, I laugh. I laugh.
All right, but
Something happens, I laugh.
what did you laugh about?
Not. It wasn't funny. It wasn't a funny story.
No, it's
but
funny.
that's my coping mechanism.
But it was funny to you, no? Or you
No,
laughed
it
because
wasn't.
it wasn't funny?
Let's not focus on Diego. Let's focus on you, Robert. Keep carrying on.
I just want to know what's funny.
We're getting vulnerable. Be vulnerable. What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna cut off my mic.
¿Por qué tú eres tan maricón?
No, bro.
¿Qué pasó?
Let's keep this good.
Keep it English.
Don't say maricón.
You just said it.
I know. All right. Why?
Wait, is that
I
word like a
can't be
slur?
vulnerable with someone that's laughing at me. I gotta know what he's laughing about, so I cut the part off.
All right,
All
Diego,
right.
let him be.
Serious,
Go on. Go
serious.
ahead.
That? All right.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, we're good. All right, so nothing. You go with once you're in a relationship, especially like a toxic or one that's not good for you, you get lost in that relationship, and most of the times you lose yourself, and that's what happened to me. So I stopped doing many of the stuff that I like, and I'm recently starting to do them again. So nothing. I think I'm good at the moment. I feel good.
I actually am curious. Did you get back into doing these things because you wanted to work on yourself, or is it just something you enjoyed doing, and as an outcome, you bettered yourself?
It's a combination of both, I guess. Because some people, when I finished my relationship, some people were saying, "Oh, now that you're not with your ex, you're doing all this stuff to forget about her." And I'm like, I'm actually not doing anything to forget. I'm doing it to remember me, to remember who I was, and it's a combination of both things you said, like to get better, and because I also enjoy it. It was me before, something I lost.
Yeah, Robert's a very outgoing person, and there's definitely a lot of people in Brickle Run Club. What do you want to say?
Well, your previous relationship, it didn't allow you to do the things you're doing now. It didn't allow you to go out, socialize,
No.
dance salsa,
No.
run.
No, in some occasions it was not actually a verbal allowance. Like it was not that she told me don't do that, but I would do it and she would get mad or we would have issues. So
Yeah.
it's not always, because people tend to confuse those terms. Some people don't say, "Oh, don't do that," but when you do it,
It changed
they
their
don't
behavior.
they don't have a good day after, because either they know they're gonna fight about it when they get home, or something in their face changes and you notice. Some it's different for everyone, but for me it worked like that, and I know a bunch of people that have told me the same stuff happened. Like it's not only, "Oh, don't do that," but also how you feel after you do it, and your partner doesn't agree.
I think that's a very sorry.
That's fine.
I think that's an occurrence in a lot of relationships, and I wouldn't consider that maybe like I guess it is a toxic trait. I think it's manipulation. I think if you tell
Yeah, it
somebody
is
to
For
go
me,
ahead
it
and
is
do something, and
manipulation.
then you change the way you behave around them because of said thing, then you're manipulating them in the way you behave.
That's good. Yeah.
It's good to acknowledge that, or what do you-
No, it's good. He has the emotional intelligence, and he noticed that. It's good that he's like aware.
acknowledging things are the first step, both in relationships and in yourself. Diego, let's talk about you, man.
What's about me?
Well, they got vulnerable. They told us about their hearts and their relationships.
I get to you, buddy.
So yeah, I'll be vulnerable, man. But let's get to you first, and let's see what are you thinking, man.
I think there's a point in time where, like, I don't need a relationship, and I'm at that point in life where I feel like I just need to work on myself as much as I can.
I mean, you've been doing that your entire life.
He's been doing
Not as I'm doing now.
I wanna step in here really fast because I feel like that's something you hear a lot, right? Like, oh, I don't want a relationship because I want to work on myself. If you're in a healthy relationship, is there any reason why you can't both work on yourself and work on your relationship? Can a significant other not help you better yourself?
I always say that to people. Every single time somebody tells me, just take a break, like work on yourself, I'm like, there are things that you need to understand how to deal with before you go into a relationship, but there's absolutely no reason why you couldn't do both things at the same time.
Agreed. Yeah. There are emotional things that you should work on yourself before going into a relationship, because that, again, like the manipulation thing. Yeah. That's something you need to get under control. It's not
manipulation, actually. I think that what happens to most people is that they become codependent on their partner. They like the emotional.
Well, that's not. I think we're not talking about the same thing there. I don't think.
No, but at the same time, it is manipulation. At the same time,
it is sure. Like the reason
it is
why
a form.
The reason why they manipulate you is because they have a dependency, an emotional dependency, like on you.
Yeah,
so then they can't be alone. They can't be.
And that's one of those emotional insecurities that you need to work on before entering a relationship. If you're not just being comfortable alone, that's something you definitely need to be able to do.
Yeah, I'm definitely comfortable. I'm definitely comfortable alone, but it takes if you step into a relationship. I feel like for me at least, it takes time. And it takes a lot of effort. Like you have to work. You have to constantly work with somebody.
Yeah. I know.
And it's a kind of like a partnership.
But we had this talk on one of our episodes where you asked me like, oh, Brian's always saying I give up on this, I give up on that, and I said
I haven't given up.
I know, but I'm saying the reason I give up on these things is because the effort isn't worth the outcome. But I think in a relationship, the effort that you have to put forth into a relationship is 100% worth the outcome. I think
it has to mean something.
Yeah, I think having a partner that you care for and cares for you, and in turn is a healthy relationship, and you can both grow. That's worth all the effort that you can put into it.
Okay.
But another thing I think too is when you're going into a relationship with someone that's your match, you don't have to put as much effort into doing many of the stuff. You know, because when you're with someone that you're not really alike or you're not meant to be with each other, then you tend to fight over everything. But with someone that it's meant to be your match, or at least, I don't know, maybe not for a long time. Maybe some people are just meant for a while. But even though they last 3 months or whatever, you guys connect really good, and you don't have to be putting so much effort into fitting the pieces together. Like they fit perfectly.
Yes.
You know, there's some stuff that you're not gonna be a match at, and you're gonna talk or maybe fight about it or something.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen this somewhere. It's like some people, in some people's lives, you're a chapter in their book, and to some people, you're just a page. Like someone may have meant a lot to you, and if your life was a book, they're a chapter, but to them, you may just be a page that they scrolled over.
Or a word. Or a paragraph. Yeah. Really?
I feel like
anything.
For me specifically, I like overanalyze everything. Especially when I'm stepping in if I want to be with somebody. So even when I find even like the slightest like thing I don't like, or I wouldn't have the balls to like say it to that person, but I would put them off.
Something you know. Yeah, we had this talk the other day. That's something I do a lot. Yeah, that's something I do a lot. When it's like I think I like somebody, I'm like, oh, this person could be a match for me. Immediately, the moment I even think that, I start looking for something that's wrong with them.
Flaws, yeah.
And if as soon as I find something, I'm like, that's why I'm not interested, or that's why I don't want to be in a relationship. I think that just comes down to either not being ready or being scared.
Yeah, that's for me. What I'm hearing is fear.
Yeah.
Fear of getting into a relationship or fear of commitment.
Yeah. And again, I think it's great to acknowledge these things. You know, being able to notice something in yourself is the first step into being able to work on it. So if you don't even know something about yourself, how would you be able to work on it?
Are you asking? Is that a question?
No, that's not a question. That's a statement.
Yeah. Because you're looking straight at
Brian's
me.
getting deep today.
Yeah,
I like it.
Let's get deep with Brian.
Let's get deep with Brian. I'm an open book, man. What do you want from me?
Come on.
Well, no, you have to ask me a question. I asked questions. What do you want from me?
Lead the podcast. Alain wants
Okay.
to
Ask
lead the
yourself
Wait,
the question that you asked.
I wanted
Alain.
to. There was something you said. The whole thing I said about being the page in the book. We had this talk with Anthony and those people, and you know you mentioned like some relationships aren't meant to last. Maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months. Is it, in your opinion, is it better to have loved and lost, or have never loved at all? So being in that relationship for 6 months and having those memories, being able to cherish them, and then leaving that relationship, going through the heartbreak and being able to move on, or do you think it's just better to have never gone through that period of time at all?
I think it's better to experience those moments.
Yes, I agree with Robert.
Yeah, because you need to love, leave, laugh, anything, like your cup, but you need to experience bad moments and good and that's life. There's nothing you can do about it.
Look, I have
I want one. Yes.
I have bounced around a lot.
But don't pour it here.
How's life going? How are the girls?
Life is going, and there are no girls, as per usual.
Welcome to the club.
I
have recently joined the
word
club.
of English. He said.
You single? What?
I have recently joined the club.
Recently joined the club. I've been here for a while.
You've been there for a
Yeah,
while.
I've been here for a while.
Dude, I don't remember the last time I was here.
The team member. What is it?
I'm the team
leader.
captain.
The captain.
I'm the team captain.
What's funny is the population is like what 8 billion, right? And there's like the split is pretty even, right? Between
Sure,
girls,
let's call it 50-50.
between girls and males,
Is it?
Between men and women.
men,
yes.
men and women, right? It's pretty.
Let's call it even. What's your point?
Where are they?
We saw a lot. We see them often. I think it's just about what you're looking for.
Dude,
If they're not what you're looking for, then they're not for you.
Miami's filled with beautiful women.
And also, we ran these numbers previously. Let's say there is 4 billion women, right? There's 300 million that live in the United States. Let's call it 400 million. So right now, you're for the most
No,
part.
there's the population in the United States is 350 million.
Okay, let's call
There
it
can't
exactly.
be 400 million.
I'm saying let's call it. It's just for
No,
for round numbers.
Let's call it 150 or something.
Well, to make it simple, let's say it's 100 million to make it easy. Let's say 5 million live in the Florida, because 50 states. We'll divide 100 by 50. 5 million. Now we're talking, narrow it down even more to Miami. We'll say 1 million.
I think there's more people than
You're not gonna.
who live in
You
Miami.
missed my point. Point is, you're not gonna meet a lot of them. You're not gonna speak to a lot of them. And then the ones you do speak to, how many of them are gonna be your type? And then the ones that are your type, how many of them are you gonna be their type? And then the ones that you are both each other's type, how many of those are gonna last?
I want to be in a relationship.
hard.
At the moment. When
Point
you're
is,
engaged.
the more you
tough.
narrow it down, the less options there are.
All right, Brian. Let's still talk about you.
But what do you want?
We
from
can't. You can't escape this. We all got vulnerable.
We all got what? Vulnerable?
Vulnerable. I can't really speak right now. Tell us.
But you want me to tell you what?
Yeah.
Tell us everything.
That's not how this works. Like you're a co-host, Diego. You got to be able to lead. Come on, man. What's wrong with you?
I just can't speak because it's too specific on
He
like
doesn't
certain
do,
girls.
He only does the
Whoa, what do you mean
audio.
certain girls? There are
Yeah.
no certain girls.
They are,
There's no.
but we
girls.
can't talk. It's too specific. They're gonna know.
They.
People are gonna
There's
know.
more than
But
one.
how will they know?
I have more than one girl.
They're gonna know.
Yeah, they're gonna know.
The Illuminati. That's who.
All right, I think we gotta go past Brian because he doesn't
So,
want to speak.
like,
Well, no, I'll speak. I want a more direct question.
look.
Do you want me to say names? You want to bleep
Not
out names?
dude. You don't need to say names.
I think
But questions.
You want
I
me to
think
start
that there
bleeping
is
out
a
names?
Well, we could. You know what? We could bleep out names. I'll get vulnerable. Bleep out names. Go. What's your
All right,
question?
What's the fucking deal with
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
these questions?
Jesus Christ. Are we gonna start doing this?
Next,
Bleeping out
next
names.
question.
All right, what's the deal with the girl?
Yo, Brian, you're touching something, and I'm
I'm
losing
not
audio.
touching anything, man.
Bro, the thing is, you're ruining the fucking.
You keep
thing.
pulling it.
Yeah, you keep
you
pulling
keep
it.
playing
There's
with
a
it.
cord there.
Oh, there's a thing in here.
All right, come on.
Dude, there's generally there's nothing going on anywhere. There's one person I was interested in. Didn't work out.
Was fat?
No. She's pretty.
What
Pretty
they say
ugly.
she didn't work out?
Ah!
Didn't you say we're not gonna yell today?
We said we weren't gonna yell over each other, but if
Brian-
we yell together.
Brian has an issue where he gets friend zoned.
No, I don't.
Do you actually?
I don't. I
Dude, I don't
Current-
see that in Brian like at all. I feel like Brian is such like a
Sexy man.
no.
he
I,
is. He's a very sexy man.
I don't know why, but I feel like Brian is the type who would just linger. Like he doesn't give a shit. Like he's okay if you want to do something,
No,
and
he
he's
gives
okay.
a
if-
shit.
No, well, okay.
He's
I
emotional.
I give a shit. Oh fuck. Okay, I give a shit when I care. I'm actually pretty. That's pretty spot on when I don't care. So like if you're somebody who's interested in me and I'm like again I mentioned this earlier, I'm more interested in a relationship. If you're somebody who's interested in me and I don't see you as a possible partner, then I'll just hang out. And that's about it.
Yo, Robert. So how's it going with?
No, yeah.
Now we're too specific. Now we're
no.
too specific. I had a question that I wanted to ask you guys, and now I forgot, man.
You know what? Inviting X person over here, the cat. Like, whose idea was that?
What?
That was your
what are we-
idea.
what are we talking about?
You
Next
invited
question?
the
person
Next
who's
question.
here.
What was it?
You invited the cat.
Is that a race car or a cat?
That's a
Okay.
Formula One.
Oh, so I actually just.
I want to hear Brian's question because your topics are not of my interest.
I don't know if you're gonna like this one. Kim Kardashian released a new bra line where it's
I
hard
saw that.
nipples.
I
What do you guys
saw
think about that?
I think that we should get together and create something that gets like a cucumber or something in your pants and also huge balls.
So even men with smaller, they could
Could-
still
yeah.
wear the gray
Could
gray
have
sweatpants.
like a gray masculinity or
Is that catfishing? Are you catfishing?
no? It's a pants.
Bro, I just went on a date from Tinder recently,
Oh,
and this chick.
What does that have to do with the fucking bra?
this is more interesting. This is more interesting. This is more interesting.
Let him
Bro. Go ahead.
Bro, it was the worst catfish
Oh.
I have ever seen in my life.
350-pound linebacker. What are we talking about here?
Ursula.
Bro, like I see this girl, I see the pictures. I'm like, yo, tremenda rubia. Like what? Like a blonde, like big tits. Like on pictures, she looked gorgeous. Like I wish we could show pictures. Boop, 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 boop. Like bro, gorgeous chick. I meet this bitch in person. Completely like 180, bro.
So wait, let me ask you really fast. What was worse, this or the time the girl was an hour late and she still expected you to pay for the bill?
You know what? The catfish was actually quite good on conversation. So it wasn't, like it was at least a good conversation,
So better than the other one?
Bro, that other woman, bro. If you're still out there, fuck you.
All right.
So where did you go? Where did you go on the date?
Where did I go on the date?
Where'd you take her?
Where did I take her? Damn, I don't really want to disclose that.
Have you guys seen?
I'll disclose it. I'll take everybody there.
I know a spot. Goes to the
know-
same spot.
Bro,
Is it the
bros
same
knows the
spot?
spot.
You know the Henry at the Breakup City Center?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's good, and the waiters know me, so I go in there and
So wait,
Can I get the usual?
What was the
Can I get
what was the issue? Like what was it? The face, the body, like
everything?
what got catfished?
dude,
Guess who's back?
what was the issue? Do you guys like what are your types?
Everything.
I ain't got no.
So first of all, like,
Everything is-
she was here for like 2 days, like traveling, like
Oh, so
not,
it didn't
not
matter.
for 2 days. Like she was here for a couple months, but I didn't know that. Like I'm like Brian. Like I usually I'm with women, and after like I could do it for a short period of time. We could fuck around, we could sleep together, whatever. For typically a short period of time. If I want something that's longer than that, I need to envision a relationship with you, or else like I just flip the switch. I'm like, okay, deuces. Like that's it.
What are you doing then? Yeah.
Yeah, like what are you doing then? So like I didn't know, like not only was she a catfish, but in addition to that, like she was here for like 3 months. Hate women who are only here for 3 months.
Actually, really fast. Let's say this woman didn't catfish.
What the fuck?
If you're here for 3 months, then
Don't hit me up.
I hate you, motherfucker.
Wait, let me ask you. What if she wasn't a catfish? You guys got along really well. She didn't mention the 3 months thing. Two months go by. You guys are fucking killing it. She's amazing. You're in love. She says, babe, in a month I have to go back home.
Where is she going back home to?
Canada.
Ukraine.
I'll just pay for her to live here. She doesn't have to get a job.
El Diablo.
You were just you were telling us you were broke.
I am here for 3 months.
Me voy a quedar aquí.
Listen,
I am staying here.
we're not expensive, Alain. You can keep your bedroom. We'll sleep on the couch.
Pay us $20 a day to go eat food and we'll be fine.
$20 a day, each of you motherfuckers is $60
Yeah,
a day.
and we'll
Yeah.
record
We'll
a
We'll-
podcast every day.
We'll clean your house.
You're gonna have to do anything.
Yeah.
All right, are you guys gonna rotate on who's gonna get dick down like every single
No,
day?
we're not doing that.
I jerk off at least 3 times a day, Bobby. So it's
Okay,
one
3
in the
times.
It's known in
morning.
November.
It's I don't give a shit. I'm not supportive.
We're
Like,
safe for a month.
We're not. You're
We're
not.
safe for a month.
You're not safe for shit.
Hey,
Wait,
December 1st, I'm leaving.
While we're talking about that, I remember once. Okay, I've known Alain a very long time.
And you jerked him off?
My God.
No, I think it was in seventh or 8th grade. So I'm either 13 or 14. And I
That
have-
is crazy, bro.
I was also a minor at this time.
Yo,
I'm only 2 years
that's
older.
crazy.
You guys aren't listening. I was 17 or 14, 13 or 14. I was talking to a girl. It's been maybe a couple weeks, no, it's been like a month. It's been a month. And Alain goes, I remember Alain going to me, yo, have you fucked her? I remember I was like, no, it's been a month. He's like, a month? When I was in 8th grade, I told her, if you don't fuck after a month, I'm leaving her. I was like, that's insane.
How much? Was that true?
Yes. Okay, so the first time I ever had sex, it was in the 8th grade. I was 14.
Binga.
And she was 15. Well, Robert knew me at the fucking time, and it was just like that.
Just like that.
I was like within like 30 days.
And if not, he was leaving them.
Was that with every relationship? Did you put that? Was that
No,
one of your things?
I had one relationship where
It was serious.
it took me like 3 months and a half, almost 4 months.
But this sounds like a challenge. Is that what you do?
no,
After
not,
you- he's like,
Not-
this one
not
took
in
me
the
3
year.
months. Fuck.
Let
But
me-
I did it.
I'll tell a story behind that relationship. So like at this period of my life, I had just gotten my car. Like it was the first time I had gotten my second car. And I was going out a ton. I was working full time. I was making decent money. Like in high school, I had no bills, had no nothing. I was going out a ton, and I was going out every single like Wednesday, every Friday, like every Saturday. Like I was going out every weekend with different people, and then I had a car accident, and I lost my car. I couldn't go anywhere anymore. I was broke because I had to pay everything. So then, like, I realized that every single person in my life, like, almost everybody.
Not me.
Yeah, because you lived in my building. I can't get away from you.
So did we.
Yeah, so did you motherfuckers. So, like, almost every single person in my life, like, just abandoned me at that point. And, like, decided that, like, hey, like, you want to hang out? No, I can't. You know, like, I can't. I don't have money and I can't drive, whatever. And then this chick came out of nowhere. And she did not care about any of that. And I thought that was so rare because I had just tasted a really bad apple. And she was a sweet one. So,
I mean,
3 months and a half, bro. She was a virgin. Like, you know, like.
and he took that from her.
He
took that from her.
He's still saying it like it's an accomplishment.
It's not an accomplishment. I think sometimes it takes time to.
I mean, it is an accomplishment. If you see it, if you like,
But
if
did
you
you-
like sex, if you are not a virgin,
If you're a sexaholic.
and you meet someone,
Yeah, but that
that's a
shouldn't be the first thing you think about when you're meeting someone.
It's not the first thing, but it's something you think about anyways. You think about everything.
That was me when I was like 16.
Fucking
like,
horned up.
16.
Horned up, testosterone was through
Okay,
the roof.
I have changed my
said,
mind.
He said 3 times a day. He's still horned up.
I have changed my mind. I think that there should be like a couple things in a relationship. You should really enjoy conversation and you should have some serious passion. Like, it is so important, at least for me. Like,
Do you think everything changes after you have sex in a relationship?
so I think at first it obviously does. I don't know
Of
about you
course,
guys.
you get more intimate.
Yeah, you get a lot more intimate. And I don't know about you guys, but like, I have sex with you once. Every time I'm seeing you after that, like, we're having sex.
That's why I haven't had sex with him yet.
You see him too often.
He knows.
2
He
times a
knows
week
what
at
we're
least.
having.
Fuck no.
Anyway, so yeah, I feel like, yeah, it totally does. And after you have sex once, you just keep doing it over and over. Like, every single time I see you, I'm going to have sex with you. It doesn't matter.
How does sex influence the relationship in a way where, like, let's say she's not as sexually active as you. She doesn't want to have sex every day.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I think you need to be a match.
Both of you guys
sex.
need to be. Yeah.
I can't do it. Like, personally, I know that when I'm in a relationship, I have a really high sex drive. I like to have a ton of sex. It's not happening, bro. I can't. I've tried it before, and the worst thing that happens to me is that, like, I don't think it's the worst thing, actually. I misspoke. But, for example, if I want to sleep with you at the moment and we're together, like, we're sleeping together. There's no debating.
Can we draw a line? Like, obviously, there's moments where it's like but like, obviously, there's moments where maybe she just doesn't want to fuck, or
Why
she's
not?
busy. Like, what if I'm busy or I've had a bad day? Like, I don't.
Okay, why is having sex with me making your day bad? Doesn't matter.
What, like,
Pablo, let me tell you something. When a woman likes you, okay, it doesn't matter if she had the worst day of her life.
I feel like maybe that's
or
fair.
if she's exhausted, it doesn't matter.
I feel like maybe that's fair at first, but if you've been together for years, and it's like I've had a long day, I don't want to fuck.
Let me tell you something. In the future, you will always be tired. Like, you're gonna come home from work, and every single day it's something different. If you start putting up objections of,
That's why you gotta make a schedule. Sex on Thursdays,
Sex
7
schedule.
p.m.
No, but it's not with Alain. It's not sex on Thursdays. It's sex in the
every
morning,
day.
sex before bed,
Afternoon, sex at night, sex after I come work.
Lunch sex.
exactly. Morning,
Babe,
lunch.
I got 30 minutes. I'm coming.
Literally.
so on a serious.
I think you need to be a match on the sex too.
Yes,
on the sex drive at least.
No,
on the sex
you
drive,
definitely
on
need
the
to
sex
be a
drive.
match. Yeah, you both have to be really into it.
I'm not like that. I'm not like that at all. I tell him all the time that he
Needs to calm down.
no, that he's very different because I'm not like that at all. I could be 2 days without having sex with my partner being like just sleeping there and be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I think that comes down to the type of love that you're interested in. Like, some people like words of affirmation. Some people like physical touch. Some people like gifts.
I like all of those things.
I know, but obviously your physical touch is the biggest thing for you, right?
Yeah.
If you're talking, you need that. Like, sex matters a lot to you and that kind of thing.
I think
then
it's mental, honestly, because like I've been with like very attractive women, like physically, and if I don't have that connection with them, the sex is not nowhere near as great.
Yeah, because the sex drive has nothing to do with the physical. Like, did I make sense?
Yeah.
Has that ever happened to you guys? Have you ever had sex with like a super beautiful woman and you just haven't been into it?
I don't know, man. Like most beautiful people, they have it easy, so they don't really do much. Like, they don't engage in good conversations. It's not general, no. Some people do, but most of the time, beautiful people are used to have everything easy, and they're not super talented or anything. They're just pretty. Sometimes.
How would you guys feel if you guys meet a girl and then she's like, I need 6 months before I do this, before I have sex. Like, I this is my belief. I need to be with you for 6 months. I need to know that, you're loyal, all that kind of stuff before I open my legs to you.
But in every other sense, you're a match.
Yeah.
In every other sense.
In every other
Yeah,
sense, but that you're a match.
She's cooking for you every day. She's doing stuff around the house. You help
to,
her.
How did we get to the cooking without being intimate?
Because that's something that's maybe that's
a
something
girl,
he lives for. Yeah,
a girl
he wants a stay-at-home wife.
I don't know. That's fine. But I'm not saying sexually intimate. I'm saying like intimate and like in conversations before getting to know.
You could be intimate. That's what I'm saying. You could be intimate in conversation, but she says before I need to wait 6 months before I have sex with you. Like, it's just something I have. It's one of my beliefs.
I personally, I don't think anyone with those qualities will get that close to me.
What if it's like out of religious belief, right? Like, you find
Exactly, because I'm not into that world. I'm not looking for that. I don't attract. That's what I was trying to say. I don't think I attract that kind of people. Yeah,
That's fair.
What about you, Alain?
6 months is a long time.
it is a long time.
What?
It's like 6 November.
Dude, you guys hit it off completely. There's nothing wrong with her except just I need to wait. This is my personal belief.
Brother, I don't know. I'm telling you, like, that is 6 months is a lot.
That's never happened to me. And I don't think it's gonna happen. That's what I meant.
It has to be that I am convinced. I don't know, like
That she actually
that is like the woman for me. But 6 months, I don't want to say I would never do it. I'm just saying she would have to be an exceptional. Like she would have to be exceptional. Like
And let's say
10 out
you
of 10.
You have to be an 11 out of 10 for Alain.
let's say you do go through those 6. You decide like, you know what, it's worth it. Like I love you. These 6 months are worth it. 6 months pass. You know, you do the deed, and you're like, wow, that was horrible.
Well, of course it's gonna be horrible.
Because the expectation is going to be so high.
Fair, damn. No, but
No,
I
honestly,
don't
I don't
just
know.
mean horrible. I mean like you guys don't like it's not a match.
I don't know. Like in
You're
bed.
too big.
No, I think
You're too big. That's why you got to try it out first. That's why. No. You have to.
so.
I don't know. I don't think you should.
I think
wait
that in bed, like
that
you could
long.
always make it work. Always. I think you could make it work most of the time. Like not everybody is the same, and you just have to communicate. You have to be open to communicate with your partner about uncomfortable things.
Oh, I like
It
that.
is so important. So important.
I really like that.
But I agree with you. I
Yeah.
agree with you.
And I think that's important. Like in outside of the bedroom, like communication is key in every sense of the relationship.
100%.
Some people are.
Yeah.
They don't talk like he was saying problems in bed. They should be
Vocalizing these things. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's one of those things that like we were talking about before. You know, being ready in a relationship. I don't know if communication is just like it'd be nice if you're able to communicate in a relationship. I'm not sure if that's one of those things that's a deal breaker in the sense of I don't want to go into a relationship because I don't know that I'm able to communicate. I think that's something you can definitely work on with your partner.
So in my last relationship, I had a ton of communication issues. It was a lot. Like it was a lot of not me. It was not me personally. I think the relationship had communication issues. She didn't know how to communicate with me. I didn't know how to communicate with her. It was that was the only like problem there, and it plays a huge role. You guys don't know this, but with the people who you're closest is typically the people who you disagree with the most.
Of course, no, of course.
And that just means that you're gonna have friction. So if you're not capable of talking with your partner every single time, it's not gonna work. You should be able to have crucial conversations with your partner.
Damn, I had a question I completely forgot now. But I as for the conversation thing, I agree. I think and just out of like issues are gonna arise at every
Always.
point throughout the relationship, and if you are not able to communicate the way you feel, even if it's like the slightest thing that makes you uncomfortable, that will build up. Not only will the issue build up, but the thought in your head, like, oh, they did this, they did this, they did this. If you don't communicate that, it's all things that will compound.
I also think you need to be smart to be able to solve the problems you have, because
Smart how? Like what do you mean?
like smart in the sense that you're able to understand what the other person is saying.
Oh.
Not only communication, because I could be telling you 1,000 words, and if you're not understanding, then it doesn't
Wasting time.
take us anywhere.
Yeah.
That happened to me a lot. Like we would not communicate that much, but the little we did, it was nothing because we didn't understand each other.
Ding, ding, ding. Hello, this is Paulie Garcia. Welcome to Flight 747. Today's flight time is going to be 2 hours. Destino, Nashville, Tennessee. Current time is 38 degrees. It's going to be a great flight. Stay safe. That's how they do it.
That was pretty
actually
spot on.
kinda
That was
good.
pretty.
Yeah,
that was really good, right?
That was pretty
That
spot
was
on.
good.
I should be a fucking pilot.
I was turned on.
Should be a fucking pilot.
Whoa.
All right, we're gonna change the vibe up. Robert
This is the
said
last shoot.
he wants to be funny, so we're gonna stop being serious.
Funny. Yeah, serious.
With
I
Robert,
said I wanted
Benner.
to be naked, not funny.
No, you said you were naked emotionally.
Oh fuck yeah.
I'm pointing out Alain because he said he was gonna lead the podcast. We were downstairs. We got off the car. He's like, "What's up, guys? What you guys doing up today?" Yo voy a estar en el podcast y yo le voy a decir las cosas que tienen que decir.
I don't talk like a Cuban.
Bro, come on.
I don't talk like that.
And ever
Be
since
the host. Come on, we're giving you the spotlight right now.
Be the whole.
Fuck. My mic isn't working.
Oh my god.
He's had
bro.
10
What a host.
difficulties.
What a
He
host.
keeps fucking up the wiring, bro.
Whoever wired this deserves to get fired.
I wonder who that guy is.
Shots fired.
that guy stinks.
Fucking guy sucks.
Come on, buddy.
What was I talking about?
No,
Lead the
wait.
pod.
Yeah,
You
you're the
tell
host.
us
We're
what to
not
talk
gonna
about.
do shit, bro. You think? Look at his face.
Look
He's
at my
not,
face.
He's not nothing. Go do questions.
He's
Do
Santa Claus.
questions.
If he
Santa-
keeps eating the way he's
Oh,
eating, he's Santa Claus.
I know what Diego wanted me to ask. I remember now. Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, let's get to it then, okay? Again, so first let's set a standard here, let's set a base. Do bodies matter to you?
Of course.
Okay. Alain?
How many bodies we're talking about?
No, just do they matter? So obviously
you're
do
saying
they
if
matter?
you're-
Yes, they
if you're
do matter.
if you're
Oh, that's
asking
what
how
you're
many
talking
it
about?
matters.
I thought you were saying fat or skinny.
No.
No, so like how many people you slept with?
How many people does the woman
Does the-
you're
yeah.
trying to meet have slept with? Does
Yeah.
that matter?
No.
Does it matter to you?
No.
Alain? It matters.
Bro, if she tells me she's 22 and she's fucked over 100 guys, I don't know. It matters.
Okay.
So, that's good.
So then we get to the question, right? The question is
That's what she said. That's good.
Like that
100 bodies.
let's do
That's
it.
good.
Let's do a yearly average, you know, like
you're 22, you
por
fucking
favor, tú sabes, you know, there are 30 people in a freaking
When did you start?
about 30 people in a year.
Five.
Well, if you're like Alain, you started at 14.
All right, let's
see?
say
Bro, Alain is a fucking whore. He can't be talking about that
Dude,
shit.
if you started at 14 and you're 24, you have 100 bodies, that's 10 bodies a year.
Manda
That's not even
pinga.
one a month.
that's up
Almost one a month.
almost
right?
one a month.
Yeah, that's fucked.
That's almost one a month, except you're off by 20.
Brian, you have to be overlapping every single time. Like there has to be a 2-month lap, there has to be a like period.
I mean, I guess
Yeah.
if you
So
like them.
the question, Brian, the question.
Okay, so the question is, you again, similar to the last couple questions. You meet a girl, you guys match, you like the energy, you like her, you're getting along, it's been a couple months. And one day she sits you down and she's like, hey, I have a lot of bodies, right? Let's say it's 100. So the question really is, do you want to know? Like you're getting along, you don't know how many bodies she has. Do you want to know how many bodies she has?
Do you ask that question?
Are we talking about a murder investigation?
Bro, I think at some point it does come up.
I know, but I'm saying, do you want to know? Like
I do
you're-
wanna
you're
know. I
getting-
wanna know.
You're getting
I
so
wanna
along.
know.
Look,
Dude,
you're-
I
You said it
definitely
didn't
wanna know.
matter, but now you want to know.
No, I want to know. It doesn't matter, but I want to know.
another question.
I like exclusivity, man.
That-
Bro, what?
I want someone who's been. I want to limit
He
it.
wants a virgin for 3 months. That's what he wants.
It was a challenge.
No. There you go.
Cairo, no, that's
He
not
wants,
the case.
he wants 3 Novembers in that year.
3 Virgin Marys. No, too
Goodness
soon.
gracious.
Guys, it's not that.
All right,
And
we
what
thought we
is
were
it,
gonna be
buddy? What
funny,
is
but-
it?
No, but for real,
For,
like
what's-
for real, like the question, you guys never fucking answered it.
What's the
I
question?
did. I don't care. Like it's gonna come up at some point.
I do care.
You're with a girl. Let me set the stage.
It's not like
You've been
first
talking-
date shit.
You've
like,
been talking to a girl.
You don't say
Yeah.
like, "Hey, nice to meet you. My name is Alain.
5
What's
bodies.
your name? Yeah, what's your body count? What the fuck is that?
You know,
Like,
Andrew Tate said if everyone walked with their body count in their forehead, a lot of the problems in the world would be solved.
oh my
What do you
god.
guys think about that?
I mean, if we think about stats, anything could be avoiding problems. Any stat could be something. I don't know.
Look, that's just another thing that narrows it down. Remember earlier, I said the people narrow it down like how many you get along with, how many you don't. Nothing about how many have too many bodies for you. It's like, oh, this girl's nice. 100 bodies. Next.
Dude, trust me, it only
Nice.
gets
200 bodies. Next.
the older you get, I've noticed that it gets more like your list progressively gets longer and longer the older you get. Like your checklist, it just becomes more and more freaking like
You're talking about body. Obviously. Like, obviously, what do you think's going to happen? I'm going to sleep with less people.
I'm gonna unsleep.
Actually, Diego and I have a mutual friend who did that. Yeah, he was a virgin. He had sex a couple times, and then he fucked a virgin, and he said he got his virginity back.
yeah, he claimed
he stole it.
He claimed it back. Yeah,
claimed it.
yeah, but he's not a virgin anymore.
Oh,
Yeah. He lost
Again.
it again.
And
yeah.
you know what? While we're on the topic, he did lose it again. And the person that one of the people he lost it to, he had that issue with. He wanted to have more sex than she did,
Yeah.
so it didn't work out.
That's something that like oh man, communication has to be there. Is she awake?
Is this
Our guest is awake.
the Sleeping Beauty awake?
The beast has awakened.
Guest.
We need help.
Whoa.
Guest.
Come on the podcast. Pause.
Hi, guest. Come join us. Yes.
We
join
already
us.
we've
Join us.
we went to the gym and we came back.
Look, join us. Come here.
Dale, sigue
Ven,
durmiendo.
dale, ven. Ay, qué pesado.
We're not getting a fifth person today.
Brianna's not
Yeah, we're gonna have to
cooperating.
kick
with
Oh.
us.
some of you out. We're gonna have to kick one of you. Who's
We're
gonna?
gonna have that.
We're not about
No,
to
we've
say
had
names here.
we've had an extra. We've had multiple people. They just share a mic, like you did that one time.
Hey.
Oh,
Oh, she's gone.
she comes here. She
Didn't
eats
you
the
say you were
food.
gonna
She
sleep?
drinks
Who
the
said
wine.
that? Kopek.
She
Kopek.
comes here. She eats the food. She
Diego
drinks
can't
the
even
wine,
talk.
She sleeps.
Mija, pero
And then she
jugó en
leaves.
la cama.
All right.
All right, thank fucking God.
Alain and Robert's special guest has disappeared, and then now we're back.
All right,
Hopefully she doesn't see this.
We probably just cut to the fire for a while.
call
We
others.
probably cut to the fire for a couple.
For like 5 minutes.
We'll be right
Put
back.
know,
some elevator music.
While we're here, if you guys are still here and you're still watching, let me know what you think about the fire. I thought it was great.
Alain puts that when he's reading his books.
When he's reading. It's when he's adding a body to the camera.
Reading or reading?
All right. Anyways, the
Come on,
the
Vengas.
thing is 12 hours long, and he had it at 7.5. So he's been watching that for a while now.
For a couple bodies.
Not true. Not
Hey,
true.
wait, how many bodies is 7.5 hours for you guys?
All right.
God damn.
Damn.
It could be a lot
That's
of
more
bodies.
than 100.
Yeah.
It could be a lot of bodies.
How
but
many can you fit in that time frame?
Are we? Is it a competition?
No, it's not a competition. It's just, well, I'll go through it. On average,
I just
what do
really
you?
have to focus right before.
Why didn't I get some?
He wanted some.
I didn't think you'd like it, bro.
He drew
Come
the line
on.
with you.
I drew a line with
Yo,
you.
so what the fuck
Incredible.
was that? Did he tell her that we were doing something fun and then like, she came here expecting?
It's a party.
No, I didn't tell her anything.
But did you say we're doing a podcast?
No,
What did you expect? 3 people on a phone? What the
Fucking
fuck do you
whole
think
time?
this is?
Like, do you think we're gonna have a threesome here?
Look, we're about to get loud. This is funny yet serious. This is the most professional podcast in the world.
Yeah.
All right? She didn't think we had cameras. She didn't think we had lights,
Nothing.
microphone.
It was
What the
nothing. It was
fuck?
just a camera, like a camera here holding. I'm playing.
I hope she's outside that door listening right now. She's to get the fuck out of here.
Go.
Talk about unprofessional.
Go, Johnny, go. Oh my God, I'm beautiful. All right, let's go. I was gonna sing today.
Oh, did we ever ask you guys what you would rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yes,
Yeah,
dude.
bro. This
And
guy's
what-
a 10.
and what was your
This guy's
answer?
a 10. Everybody's a 10.
We're all
Somebody just
fucking
screamed?
tense.
Yours.
Oh, it's a
That's-
fucking
Oh,
dog.
No. You know what happened?
That's the cat.
She scared the dog.
No, she just passed by. She was listening this whole time.
Damn.
Because
'Cause
the
you
dog,
told her to go away.
the dog would have barked if she passed by.
Yo, he has a point. Cojones.
Wow.
Dude, I'm a fucking private
Cut.
investigator. I'm a
Cut.
He's gonna chase her. Alain said some outlandish things. He said, "Sleep on the bed. We're not gonna do anything to you."
You can't alarm her like that.
say
That's
those
what-
things.
As soon as she
The
said
thing is that is her.
she walked out.
Bro, she's a fucking woman in a house with 4 men alone.
Dude, we're all
vulnerable.
gay. We're all fucking gay. We were just talking about how that we do not get any girls.
That's why. That's the reason.
You think she would be less? She would be less stressed if she would.
If our
If we were.
cocks are
If we
out.
were. No. If we. Brian was hunched back on the couch, and you were about to stick it in, and she walked out.
Let's have a cock. Let's have a cock.
All right, let's
right, bring-
get out of Dick's hand.
Bring all your elephants.
We're getting to the point where we're gonna have to end it here again.
No, bro.
Oh, that's great. Look, nobody's screaming. Everybody's
Damn, dude.
taking it.
We're having
slow.
a good time. I'm laughing.
We're having a good time.
Shut
You
the
want
fuck
it?
up,
You want it
motherfucker.
funny? This is funny.
I love this. This is my best part.
Oh, it's all a joke.
I already did.
Did you guys know that Diego and I tried to switch our content for a while? We did a different kind of video instead of the
OF.
podcast.
Videos. What type of videos?
You guys know Caleb Presley?
No, man. Bring
You
it
know
up.
Caleb Presley?
Who's
Well,
that?
he's a creator who makes videos, and we tried to
Oh,
make-
he is?
Barstool
Yeah.
Sports.
we tried to make videos similar to that, and then we just like this more. It's like short. It's like the podcast. It's just short questions, quick comedy, timing, that kind of thing. It was cool.
Wasn't the thing.
Yeah.
Is there any specific thing you guys want to talk about?
Don't touch me again. Maybe.
Like,
No, you have questions. I
yeah,
like
but I
questions.
dropped my phone and it's really far.
No, bro, go get that shit.
Ah, fuck.
All right, we can talk to Diogo in the meantime.
All right, question.
Oh my god, that was 2 seconds. Are you good?
What is the biggest red flag for you, man, on the first date?
Like this.
The question's good.
I don't know the answer.
That'd be a good question if I've gone if I've been to like a first date in a while. I haven't been on a first
Okay,
date.
I went on a first date. It was a good first date. Then we kissed, and I was like, I don't like this girl.
Damn.
Coño.
No, it's tough.
Oh, that's the one you took to the beach.
No.
Damn, he's copying my style.
Hold up.
Yeah, he's really copying
No,
my
but
style.
dude, every single woman that I converse with for a period of time, Diego comes up with a nickname. And this one in particular was not my type girl. Yeah.
You're talking about the ones that look alike.
The ones that look alike. What the fuck are we what are we talking about? It was just the girl that you said wasn't my type.
Guys,
When we
nobody
were
has
back in North
answered the
Carolina.
question. So for you, it was kissing. Like for you, the biggest red flag was kissing.
Well, I don't know. I'm not saying that's a red flag. It was just an example. Like if
It is
I
a
if
red
I if I
flag.
don't feel a connection, if it doesn't if it's not nice, then I'm just like, not interested.
I don't have a specific red flag. I guess anything could be.
Bad hygiene.
Yeah, but
Well, that's
it's
a
not
freaking
only,
given. Like,
No, but it's not only that.
Why?
It's not only that. It's everything. Every person's different, and every occasion will be different. So, the first day with 200 people, they're all gonna be so.
Well, yeah, but I feel like everybody could have one thing that you don't like, and that one thing could be what puts you off. I think that's what he's asking. Like, what is the thing that when somebody has, you're like, I'm not a fan of that.
I don't know. I don't think.
I think,
I don't think there's something so much that I focus on.
Being ugly.
well, you're going on a first date. Let's just assume the basics. I'm talking about like you like them physically. You've probably had like exchanged a few words. You haven't gone that deep into the person yet. Like, that's what I mean.
Well, I don't know if I don't enjoy their company.
I know, but what is it? Like, what is something that you don't? I don't know. I guess I don't know what I'm saying.
You know what's a big red flag?
What's
for
your
me?
red flag? Yeah. Girls who leave your apartment.
No, I'm just kidding.
She's gonna watch this.
Just kidding. I know she's gonna watch this. No, for me, a really big red flag is, I do this a lot. But number one, if you can't maintain like proper conversation, like I've gone out with some very pretty girls, and it's me leading the conversation all
Right.
the time.
I'll step in. I think that will be mine too.
Okay.
The-
Then
the only one.
Then let me ask you guys, what do you think is your biggest red flag?
My biggest red flag.
My biggest red flag will be that I talk too much.
Okay.
Interesting.
That I talk about myself too much.
So you're conceited?
What does that even mean?
Egotistical. Like you think a lot about yourself.
I do, but I guess I think of myself not in like a bad way. Like I think that's a good trait to have. Are you smelling my feet?
I was looking down. Something was touching me. I don't know what it was. I thought it was a line.
I think that's a good trait to have to have some ego and think good about yourself, because who else is gonna think good about you? Like the people from the outside. It's you who have to deal with you and think you're doing good.
You know what? How about we give each other, everybody. We'll go to our left. So I'll say one for you. You'll say one for him for you, and then Diego for me. Everybody give the other person a red flag of theirs
Damn.
that you
Damn,
think.
that's crazy. I mean, I know Brian.
fuck?
Brian knows
Quick,
me.
that's it.
You don't know him. So
Okay,
I
so
kinda
how about look? You two do each other,
You two do each
Exactly.
other.
and then
I'll do Brian.
Whoa!
I'll do
All
Brian.
right, let's get this
for
on.
those of you
Come
who
on,
don't
put
know-
the mics down.
You two.
For those of you who don't know, so Brian and Jose here. What's
Also, Diego.
what's your fucking name?
What's your fucking?
Alain.
Oh, mala mía.
Alain. He's Alain.
Alain.
Hey, Diego and
Happy.
Brian.
Como Vinga, you know me
Happy.
for a while.
Okay, so it's how long have you guys known each other?
8 years.
But let me think.
8 years?
No, but that's not the point. We're
I
trying
need
to
to
tell
think
the
about it.
audience because they don't understand the history. So they've known each other for 8 years, like Brian and Diego, Jose, and then me and Robert have known each other for about 10. So we've we know each other intimately.
In and out.
Pretty-
wow.
Yeah, repeatedly.
Repeatedly in and out.
Every time it's his.
All right, let's
Two
start.
times a
let's
week.
start. Let's start with you two, since you already got vulnerable.
At least 3 times a day.
One of you volunteer
All right.
to go first.
Damn.
What are we saying first?
The red flag of
Of
a
the
line
other
and a
person.
line for you.
Yeah.
The red flag.
The red flag.
Can we do red flag and green flag?
That's a good one.
Sure.
Or we could do the
right.
sandwich method.
I'm gonna say
Two. One red flag, a green flag, and another red flag.
No, it would actually be good, bad, good.
all right. Red flag for Alain. He's too technical. He his conversations are, I guess, he talks too much about work or some not fun stuff. Most of the time.
And let's give Alain a chance here to come back on that. What do you think about that?
I think
Roast them.
it is 100% true. I find myself normally in a group of, I don't know what's happening to me lately, but like all I could talk about like in public is work. Other people's work or my work. Like that's my form of entertainment. I like to talk about business. I like to talk about work. I wish I was more like Robert. He could talk about anything.
Okay, so would you say that's his green flag?
No, I don't think that's Robert's green flag.
Okay, then what's Robert's red flag? Your turn.
Be careful. I'm walking out of here.
The fact that he's walking out of here,
Yeah.
No, I think Robert's biggest red flag is that
He's too sensitive. He's too sensitive.
there's so many of them. I don't know which one to pick.
God damn.
Don't want to hear that.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I think his biggest red flag is that, like, I think it's his biggest red flag and his green flag, like his biggest green flag, is his way of not giving a fuck about anything and just having a good time overall. So why is that a red flag in my eyes? Because it comes off as childish and irresponsible at times. However, I think that's one of his best traits. He is able to enjoy himself anywhere he is, with anyone he's hanging around with, and whatever the situation, he typically makes something good out of it.
He's the life of the party.
Yeah, he's definitely pretty careless in that sense. But that carelessness also makes him seem childish and immature at times, which in my eyes, I think that's a red flag. Because, yeah.
Now, what do you think, Robert?
I think a lot of people have told me that I look stupid every time they see me outside.
And he's not. He's actually like,
And
you
I-
can have good conversations with
and
the
I'm
guy.
not,
He's
and I'm
smart,
not,
like,
but I'm not stupid with the people that I already know. But if I'm having fun, I don't care what you think of me.
Carefree fun, yeah.
You're not in my life. Why should I care what you think of me?
And I also said that that's his biggest green flag. I've known Robert for many, many years, and now I understand him. So I know that even when he's fucking around, like, I know he's just having a good time. But first impressions to others, I know for a fact this is what comes off.
No, yeah, I agree. I agree, but
But once you get to know him, he's actually...
I don't think I'm gonna change because I like giving people that opinion of me. Like, I like giving people a false opinion because I don't like that they get to know me without actually knowing me first. So what they see from the outside, you can take it as whatever you want. It's not the truth. You just know something that you saw 5 minutes of a day. And I was eating shit because I wanted to.
It's nice. Do you guys want to go green flags or should we go red flags first?
I already gave my green flag.
Oh, okay, then you go.
And
you
I
give
meant
your green
it.
flag.
I really did mean it. Like, that's his biggest green flag. Like, he just has a good time everywhere he goes. And people like that energy. People like that energy around them, typically, like in parties and social gatherings.
What do you got, Robert?
I got for Alain that he's very caring of the people that he invites, for example. Not with you because...
Fuck us.
But with the people that he invites, he likes to take care of them, make sure they're fine. And that's one thing I like to do as well. But every time like we go out or something, he makes sure, oh, are you good? You need anything? especially financially. He's always like trying to get people being good. Like, oh, do you need a drink? I don't like to do that, but he does. But that's good because at least in that sense, the people feel that they're being taken care of.
Okay.
Did you yawn because Brian yawned?
I don't know. I just yawned.
How many
It's getting
people?
late, man.
How many people in the world
Yawn?
yawned at the same time? You guys.
How many
yawn?
people in the world yawn every day? Does everybody yawn every day?
I think so.
I don't think I yawn every day.
Yeah, me either. I feel like I haven't yawned in a while.
I have a coworker that yawns like crazy.
All right.
That guy's always
Do you
tired.
yawn after he yawns?
He doesn't have enough coffee.
Is it contagious?
No, it
I
pisses
think-
me
I
off.
think, I
It's
think
work,
yawn-
bitch.
It fucking pisses me off.
Does it make you think he's tired or hungry?
I'm like talking to him like in a meeting or something. He's like, and they're so loud.
he thinks you're boring as fuck. That's what that means. He's talking. You're talking, and you're like, "Yeah, the business plan is going great. The merger is gonna happen." He thinks you're fucking boring. I'm sorry. I had to break it to you. That's between you and him.
All right, you go.
Like we were saying.
What's your red flag?
My red flag about Brian. You know, it's very hard to say.
What do you mean?
It's very hard to say a red flag. I like Brian, man.
That's not the.
I like him.
question.
I think I'm gay for Brian. Like,
Okay, that's fine, but he still has a red flag.
yeah.
Oh, I have a question after we're done with the flags.
Okay.
What are we gonna do with
What do you
flag?
got?
It's very,
Garcia?
it's very hard. I mean, the recent thing I said to him is like the whole phrase thing, like I give up kind of thing. But I feel like red flag, and like when he's talking to girls, specifically, I feel like he doesn't like do what he needs to do. Like he doesn't take risk. Like that's why I said he gets put in the friend zone a lot of times. He doesn't take risk
That's
to
me.
like.
That's me.
Doesn't take risk to ask them like a question that might be like a little
Too risky.
Yeah,
I get it.
exactly. That's what he. I think that's what he.
I'm curious though. I don't disagree. I don't think I'm a very risky guy. But you said a lot of times, and I'm curious, what other time are we thinking of here?
I think every time,
That I
multiple times that
When
you
was-
haven't taken risk.
no, not the risk.
I
thing.
know two situations.
No,
I'm
not
gonna
the
say
risk.
them. I'm not
the
gonna say
friend
them.
zone thing. The friend zone. When does you saying that
Because
happens often? When
that's-
does that happen?
Because you don't take risk, you get put in the friend zone.
But I'm saying who when was the last before this? When have I been
I don't
friend
I don't
zoned?
want to say it.
You
I
can
know,
say.
I know two specific
He's gonna
names.
blur it anyways.
Okay, who besides the one from earlier? Who's the other one?
I think
Oh, no shot.
you're not in the friend zone on that one.
I'm not gonna speak about that one on camera. I'm not gonna speak about that one on camera.
You're
But
gonna
you're
blur-
you're way.
Take the name out.
No, I took the name out, but
Yeah,
I'm still.
the
I'm not gonna
name's
speak on the.
been
I'm not
taken
gonna
off.
speak on the situation for that one. But yeah, way off. I disagree. Well, but I agree with your original assessment about the risk thing. I don't know that I'm the riskiest person.
He's
I
he's like afraid of like being rejected by
Yeah,
them.
rejection is scary.
But at the
That's
end
true.
at the end of the day,
Rejection is scary.
like
I know.
what recently happened, you still got rejected. Like you didn't take the risk early
Yeah.
on.
Still got rejected.
Like I feel like the more he drags a situation, like if he is interested in a girl, the more he drags it, the more friend zone he gets.
I think that
You need to take risk.
in
You
this
need to-
situation-
you need to see what you're about.
you know. Let's get the extra opinions here. I feel like it's different when it's with someone you're acquainted with. When it's somebody you know.
For me, it is different. For me, it is.
Like if it's a stranger, it's not that hard to shoot your shot if you're already in communication. But if it's someone that you're going to continue to see even after rejection, that's what makes it scary to me.
It makes.
But
It makes it scary
It's
to me.
scary already. I'm sorry. It's scary already.
Agreed, but like if it's somebody, like if we're at a party and I'm talking to this person, I don't know you, I'll shoot my shot. But if it's like I'm at the same party, but this person happens to be somebody I'm already friends with,
Or your
I'm,
friend,
I'm
yeah,
more
or-
hesitant. Yeah,
But
if someone-
how are you shooting your shot? You're not shooting your shot in like, oh, I'm trying to get you. You're shooting your shot in like a friendly way. You need to shoot your
I
shot.
kind of just shoot my shot like, cause for me it's like kind of this. Like I shoot my shot, it's like, can I? And then if it's like if they reciprocate, I'm like, ooh, okay, I'm not interested, and I move on. It's just like out of curiosity.
I think what he's trying to say is like, this girl's fine. I'm gonna approach her. Oh my god, she actually likes me. Oh no, bye.
Exactly.
And I leave.
he's spot on.
That's Brian. I feel like for him,
Spot on.
he likes the challenge. Like if the girl says no, like I don't like you, you're ugly. He's like,
thinking
I like this girl. I like this girl. This is the challenge.
Why are you like
This
this?
is the one I want.
Why are you like this?
Why are men like that? Why are the people, the girls that reject you the most is the one that you really
Yeah,
want?
I don't know.
That's
It's
normal
interesting,
nature.
but
Yeah.
it's interesting because that's
That's exactly what happens.
that's what we like.
You always want what you can have, man.
Exactly, man.
Man, this is
Canadian.
I think
This
our mind goes like, why the fuck does this person does not want to be with me? Why? If I'm a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I feel like there's a lot of things that go into, and you know, I will say this: when it comes to being rejected, I'm actually like, rejection is scary, but I'm actually very understanding because I'm just like that. Like I'm very picky and I have very high standards. So there's a lot of people who, even though if you're amazing or even though if you're very pretty, I still won't like you. So if somebody just happens to not be interested in me, I totally understand.
He's an understanding man. So what's my red flag? I want to know.
I think I have this one. I think your red flag is
Dude, Brian knows. He knows he has the behind the scenes in this.
Oh,
He
God.
knows a lot.
Does he actually
on,
have
Ryan.
a vagina?
I don't.
Give it-
I have no idea what he said.
Come on, give it to me.
I think your red flag is you have. I feel, maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel as though you have a lot of walls up. You're not the most open book. Like there's a lot of you're open when it comes to things that aren't serious. Like if it's not something that could actually hurt you.
It was pretty open to me.
When it comes to things about you, when it comes to opening up about things like your emotions, you're very difficult. You're not easy to get around. You're very private.
I think that's true. That's true.
And I think that's your red flag.
That's true.
Because like we said before,
I think
it's about communication stuff.
I thought it was gonna be something different. Like I thought it was gonna be more like
You're just a bitch.
the one I know, the one I personally know myself, and I know this. Like I don't take anything serious, in a sense. Like I laugh, like I laughed at your when you were getting serious.
I'm still crying.
Like if someone comes to me with something serious at the moment, I might laugh at them, but it's not like I'm being rude to them. Like I don't want them to take it that way, but it's just how I cope. You know what I mean? So I thought it was gonna be that, but
I think the one I said is something like I mentioned that one because I think it's something that you could genuinely work on. I think it's
Yeah.
something that matters when it comes to relationships and
be an open book.
And green
I'm
flag.
not saying-
Put
not-
my emotions more out there.
not being open, but I feel like you're very reserved and you have a lot of walls up and you're scared of opening up sometimes when it comes to actual emotions and how you actually feel.
Yeah. I could see that.
All right, green flags.
Green flag for Brian, bro. Brian's is a great guy, man. Brian's charismatic. He's charismatic. He could talk. He could, talk to you for a long time.
Unless you're a
That-
hot girl, then maybe not.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but Brian's charismatic. Brian's very outgoing. I will say this. Another red flag. I feel like sometimes you are a little bit.
We are limited to one red flag.
No.
buddy.
I'm gonna say two. I'm gonna say two.
You have
I think
reached
he's
your
a little.
quota.
Now something came to mind. I think he's a little like bipolar sometimes. Sometimes he's like, "Let's go out," and then like 20 minutes later, he's like, "What did I do? What did I want to go out 20 minutes ago?"
Yeah, I think that comes down to like my social battery. Sometimes I'm just like, wow, I actually don't want to be around people.
Yo, the same thing happens to me and nobody understands, man. Like, Robert will attest to this. Tell me I'm not, like, super social sometimes. Tell me I'm not, like, at times, like, super social and outgoing and blah, 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 blah.
Sometimes, but I think it's just a front. He's not social.
I am social. I use a lot of my social energy at work. I put a ton of effort into communication. I talk to people a lot during the day. So when, like, I'm done with my day, I'm just like, oh.
Tired, yeah.
I don't want to talk to anyone. And if I do talk to someone, it's going to be very cut and dry. Like, give me a drink. Give me a drink, I'll talk to everybody. But unless I have my,
Liquid courage.
it's not liquid courage. It's not a courage situation, Brian. It's the exhaustion. Like, oh my God, like, this is, like, happening in my life right now. Like, my dog, look, I have my dog. And I'm like, yes, your dog.
Well, so it sounds like maybe you just don't like small talk. Like
I
do you
love
think-
small talk.
Do you think you could have that conversation if it was a more meaningful conversation?
I don't mind talking about your freaking dog for 30 minutes. I don't mind. I'll talk to you about the breed and where it came from, and I want to understand and blah, 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 blah. Like, oh,
It's more about the moment.
I
for
feel
me.
like you want to talk about real issues. That's the problem.
I
You
like-
wanna-
well, he's
you
saying
wanna
no,
talk
he's
about
saying no.
He wants to talk about if a girl came to him with a real issue At the end of the day, like a real issue, like what's going on in her life.
That's not what he's
not
saying.
her dog.
That's not what he's saying. He's saying that they're talking about their issues, and he has their own issues in his head, and he doesn't want to talk about anything else. Not even his issues.
He's just tired. He
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
want to
just
talk to you.
tired,
Like
exactly.
I get that. There's times where I don't want to talk to people. Like I'd rather just go home and watch TV or take a shower, do anything but talk to somebody.
I hope.
Take a shower.
Guacamole.
Oh my god.
What'd you say?
Guacamole.
No, I just laughed because I remember a meme I saw today. There was someone asking an European, why do people think Europeans don't shower that much? And she was like, why? Why is that? We do shower. And he was like, how often do you shower? And she said, we shower like once a week. Why?
That's disgusting, bro.
And she was like, but sometimes we go to the beach, you know. It was funny. All right, go, keep on.
Dude, what do you guys feel like? What do you guys think about that? Like, hygiene for me is huge. So I've been with people who, I kid you not, I've enjoyed in every single aspect, and then they have bad breath. Like,
That's tough.
I remember once I saw this girl and I was like it was like the first time I met her, we were kind of just having a conversation. I was like, oh, like she's pretty, seems kind of nice, and then she smiled.
mijo, the
I know,
bro.
Don't fucking
Ah,
say it.
man.
Don't fucking say it, motherfucker.
dude,
God damn it.
man,
All right.
yo, really?
There's one girl. Perfect. You see? Now you can say it.
There's,
Go.
I'm not gonna say it,
You cut off my story. You better fucking say it.
bro. We met some chick at like.
Don't say where.
Yeah, just say you met some chick.
Damn.
Bro, it was horrible, bro. Gorgeous looking chick, like very attractive.
Huge ass.
Huge fucking butt, like huge butt. Super friendly. Definitely wanted dick. Definitely wanted some dick from somebody. Somebody had to deliver that dick. And she just had like very bad breath. I'm talking about like from here to me, like there's like about a meter between me and Diego. I could have smelled her breath even if she was speaking in the opposite direction. Like, this bitch's breath is horrible. Yo, can you guys tell me
that's
about
a red
like
flag.
people who go to the gym without deodorant?
Oh,
Or like,
Can you guys tell me about the people who go to the gym?
like I go to the gym all the time.
can we talk about people who go to the gym in jeans? Like, what are you doing?
Sometimes I've gone in jeans. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have to do that sometimes. Like sometimes I've done it before. But that's not as bad.
I fucking hate those people, bro. Those like you look like what are you doing? Fuck.
Can we talk about people that go to the gym?
Bro, but the thing is that one thing is me wearing my jeans, it doesn't bother you. The other thing is you smelling like shit. Like I go in the morning or the evening. I either go very early in the morning or very late in the evening. Times where people's breath usually fucking stinks. Bro, like sometimes I pass by guys who like are breathing heavily and they just have like horrible fucking breath. Fucking toxic cloud coming out of their fucking mouths, bro. Or like in the oh my god. So let me tell you guys a story.
Story time.
Oh my god. I used to have a very close friend of mine, and he started going out with a chick, and this woman she's attractive, and very nice, very charismatic, attractive girl, like definitely nice. But bro, her breath was out of control, bro. No matter what she did, like she would brush. There was this one time I was doing her a favor, okay? And my buddy told me, hey, can you take X home? And I'm like, sure, I got you. I'll take her home. So she's in my car talking to me when the window's up. And I am looking in the opposite. Bro, she had intoxicated my cabin with her fucking filthy breath. It was disgusting.
Send her to the trunk. What is that?
Too drunk.
You know,
I ended up telling her, I was like,
Oh, really?
you have horrible breath. And that is why
I don't tell.
yeah, me either. I can't tell.
Even if a
yeah, I
person
don't-
smells bad, I don't tell.
I don't
Me
kiss
either.
and tell.
I try to stay away from them, but I don't tell, I
I'm
don't
like,
tell them.
oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see each other again. Thank you.
Yeah, I gotta go hit the server.
But it was just very bad because, like, wouldn't you want to know?
Yeah, but
I
like,
guess you're
okay,
right, but
that's
at
scary.
the same time, it's fucked up.
I was gonna say what I was gonna say was, you know, we have these great episodes where we have such great conversation. I never see you guys, man.
I was gonna say we should get together. See how you really get girls.
See, I don't. That's
You-
so
you
you won't
always-
see
Yo,
anything.
Let's
Or
go
you
to
don't, or you
PBR. What's it
The
called?
thing is,
PBR,
you
yeah.
have something that me and Brian don't. You guys know how to salsa.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say because he's tall.
All right, let's
Yeah.
let's go somewhere there's no salsa.
We could go somewhere there's no salsa. I'm
Okay.
actually trying to get away from salsa, so we could do it.
What are you trying to get into now?
I don't know.
Gay clubs.
I went to the Bend on Tuesday for Halloween, and the Bend always gave me a weird vibe, but it was so fun.
The
on Tuesday.
Bendo.
The Bend. It's a bar.
I've never been.
Yeah.
It's in Miami Lakes.
That's where
It's
Brian,
a small bar.
That's where Brian
Oh, the
bends.
band. No, I've heard of it, but I've never
Yeah.
been.
Yeah, dude. We definitely have to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbranded is cool.
On Brand, I've never heard of that. I've heard of PBR. That's new.
PBR
is
is PBR is nice.
It's good, but
I know a girl who works there who's very attractive.
yeah.
They're all fine as fuck.
Really?
What's up with those women?
I don't know if they're
What's in that water?
Promoters.
I don't know if they're actually that hot, but they're
Or they're just half
customs.
naked.
They're custom. Yeah, their ass is right there, and it moves, and you see them on the bull, and they're like, what?
But the thing is that like it's not like if you guys have ever been to a strip club, like I've been to a strip club, and it's nice like the first 5 minutes, and then you get oversaturated with the amount of ass that's surrounded by you, like,
You gotta follow one.
You
ass.
turn gay.
and then it's nice, but then it's like and like you just get desensitized to it.
I want
These-
men.
These chicks are like half naked, like they're not half naked, but like they're like asses are out and they're just like covered enough.
For
where,
me,
like,
that's more attractive than
that's more
completely
attractive
naked.
for me as
Yeah.
well. Like when
It's
you're,
like it leads you to your imagination.
it leads you to an imagination. Yeah, like you're like you start wondering. I was like, oh, what if I take that off? What's it gonna look like down there?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's fucking attractive as hell. Like, yeah.
How do you guys feel when, let's say you guys have a girlfriend? Do you guys care what your girlfriend wears to go out?
I don't give a shit,
Really, at all?
bro.
What if there? Let's use two examples. One when you're with her, and one when you're not with her. So, do you care when you're not with her what she wears?
Like if she goes out with you on a date, do
if
you
she
care
goes
what
out
wears?
with me, I don't care. I'm the type of man who I genuinely. I like a beautiful woman on my side because who doesn't? But I do like to show off my partner.
A
Like,
beautiful woman on one side, nice expensive watch on the other.
Okay, what about if she says I'm going for a girls' night? and
I
then-
don't do fucking girls' night. Like, we
Oh,
could make
there
this
we
a
go.
topic.
Damn, there we go.
Damn,
this
we
is
found it. We found the trigger.
God damn, red flag.
Do you guys believe in girls' night? Like, I've recently
Yeah,
had this
dude.
conversation. Like, you just started dating. Like, let's say you've been dating for like 3-4 months. It's very fresh, and she's like, "Babe, I'm going to 11 with my girls."
11?
Yeah, she's going to 11 with her girls, or Space, or some fucking club like that. Are you okay with that? Me personally, I'm just gonna give my opinion like up front. I'm not okay with that. I think that I don't know. You're just asking for trouble.
I would like to just say, I would like to find somebody who's more like me, in the sense of our fucking boys' night is like, we go watch a movie and get food.
Yes,
Like,
or
if
you
a
go
girl- if a
home
girl's
and
like-
play poker.
Or we just fucking play poker. I think if a girls' night is like, oh, we're gonna go fucking home and have a charcuterie board and drink some wine or watch a movie, or we're gonna
Yeah,
go do this.
100% cool with that.
Then I think that's a girls' night. I
Charcuterie.
think going out and going to the club and stuff depends who she hangs out with. I guess because some people just are seeking attention and they'll bring along whoever they can.
No, bro, it doesn't matter. It's not about the people who are there. It's not about you, the person who's going. It's about the people who are there. Like, she goes to a club. There's gonna be a bunch of men there. They're all gonna be fucked up. Somebody's gonna fucking touch her. Like, she's gonna come back with some experience. I'm gonna be pissed by the time she gets back. Why? Like, why even put yourself in that situation to begin with? We were having this conversation.
I think you have a lot on your mind. I think you need to.
Damn.
The Andrew,
Yeah.
have you heard
You need
this?
to-
Have you heard this?
buddy.
Come on, go off.
Wait, I heard Andrew Tate say this fucking long time ago, and it relates. It was like
Your favorite person.
my favorite person.
I love Andrew Tate.
It was a fucking. He said he was talking about letting about having a significant other and letting them go out. I said, why would you do that? He's like, because she's like amazing. Why would I put her in a situation where that's gonna happen? He was like, if I have a Lamborghini, my Lamborghini has locks, but I'm still not gonna park my Lamborghini in a bad neighborhood.
Yeah, absolutely. No, and you shouldn't. And it's not only that, but realistically speaking, why are they going to space? Like, what's the? I don't know. Like, personally, I don't love going to clubs. I don't love it.
Me either.
You go to clubs, and even then, like the success rate of finding somebody at a club, fucking slim.
Well, I've never spoken to a woman at a club.
All right, but what if they're not trying to
Yeah.
Find someone.
Yeah, I like going out to clubs.
Bro,
but
I
if
don't know
I'm going
about
out
you,
to
but-
clubs, I'm going out to club with like my boys. Like if I gotta go to a club with my boys,
Even when you go to the club with your quote unquote boys, like even if we were all going to a club right now, if you see an attractive woman, you're gonna go and you're gonna hit on her.
All right. And
Speak for yourself.
not us.
Yeah, no, we would never approach
yeah,
a
no,
woman.
no. That's not gonna happen, Alain.
That's not
At
gonna
all.
happen.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Yo, you know what we would do? You know what we would do?
We're not going to
You
go
ready?
with
Ready?
you
Yo,
then.
yo. Damn, she bad. Or we walk by. You've got to be kidding me.
I got to talk to her. Never talked to her the whole night.
You know, it's something I wanna. So I'm reading this book.
Wait, hold on. We gotta go out and push us to do some
Bro,
weird
you
shit,
should've-
bro.
Oh,
We have to.
I spoke to women once. I lied. I said I've never. I did once.
Yeah, you did.
And it was like we went to
Nyape.
like Nyape. We were in a corner. We finally got a table. It was hot as shit. We start doing laps, like men do. Start circling around looking for talent.
Looking for talent.
Dude, I was sweating.
we
God
saw.
damn.
we
You were
saw
sweating?
these-
Dude, it was an outside thing. It was like 90 degrees outside, and also the humidity. I was sweating. I was like, Brian, go over there, talk to those girls. I pushed him to it, and he was already like fucked up.
I was fucked up. That's
I was
why I
like,
did.
go over there, talk to those. You see those 3 girls over there? They have a fan right in front of them. Go talk to them. Go talk to them right now.
They have a fan.
And then
They have a
like
fan.
he
We
stood
need that
there
shit.
for like 5 minutes just thinking about it,
Literally like that. Like I had a wine glass and I was just looking down.
and he's like,
"Fuck it."
"Fuck it, I'm gonna go." And he went. I was so surprised that night. That
I was
the
just like,
first time
"Hey,
I
can we
seen
stay with
Brian.
you guys?" And then I kept drinking wine and it was
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
The bottle was
I
over.
never spoke. But anyways, we were fucking Hector, so of course they liked Hector.
You were fucking Hector.
Excuse me, Brian. You were fucking your cousin.
That's weird.
All right, but what
Wait.
we were talking about your experience, right?
Wait, before we continue with
And
your
you didn't
experience.
finish your story.
Wait, before we continue to your experience, let's cut to the fire.
We're done talking about how we don't approach women, right?
I love talking about how we don't approach
We
women.
don't. But I wanted to ask
Do you guys
guys
approach women?
That's what
I do.
Brian,
I
come
took
on.
it from you.
Brian.
Do you guys approach women?
No, I wanted to see what's the Riz like. What do you guys do?
Me?
You guys see an attractive girl. You guys are at the club. There's salsa going. Like, what do you guys do? You guys go up to
If
them?
it's salsa, it's easy. Like that's our territory. Like if there's salsa or some bachata, we just I don't know.
But
I feel,
what? Like the girl's there.
Oh, yeah,
She's with her
mami.
homegirls. What do you guys do? Tap her on the shoulder? Like, what's the approach? I want to learn the process.
If it's Alain, he would just go like this.
He just pulls them.
Hard as fuck. And they'd be like, oh, no. You coming. I don't fucking care.
That's
Is that what
Yeah,
happened?
they are.
That's typically what happens. I'm very assertive, especially when I'm tipsy. I'm like, hey, come on, let's dance. And I'm like, oh, shit.
And then they say no. And they're like, no, yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
But
So,
do I overcome the objection, though?
Bro.
is this? Do you guys do this when you
Do I
guys?
do it not? Like, it works.
It works, but I don't know. I don't think that's a comfortable situation. I don't like that. For example, when someone tells me no, I'm like, okay, you're fucking missing the point.
That's something that like me and Robert have very much not in common.
When they say no, you find another way.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll tell you.
No does not mean no for
No,
you.
does not mean no. What the fuck? Like, there's always another way.
We
It
got 'em.
is.
There's an underlying reason
No,
to why they are saying
I
no.
understand what he's saying, but I want things to flow. I want things to be genuine. I want things to be like, hey, you want to dance with me? Yes. All right, let's dance. No, I'm not sure if I want to. Oh, fuck. All right, don't dance.
It's not just
Stay there.
okay. You're making it seem very cut and dry. It's not just go dance. For example, like we went out to Salsa Congress and we met a group of chicks, and
Bro, I don't like people doubting themselves.
bro, listen to me. Like they went. So we went to Salsa Congress. We saw a bunch of like chicks. Some of them were very attractive. Like some of them were attractive. Like they were just attractive. We were alone. Like it was just me and Robert, whatever. And when we approached these people, they were about to leave or some shit like that because they needed to go shower. We had a room. Like just for ourselves. So we're like, come up, showered. The initial response was no. Bro, they spent the whole freaking weekend with us after that because we overcame the objection of no. Why did they say no? Because they had just met us, whatever. You had to take a little bit of time to make them feel comfortable, to make...
This guy's a salesman.
He is.
He's a salesman.
He is.
You gotta. I forgot the word now.
Yeah. So let's say you guys are at a club. You guys got into the club. You guys see an attractive woman. Do you guys first like give them the look? Like
We're not the same. You have to talk to us like separated because I don't do the same thing he does.
Okay. So for Alain, do you look at her first and see if she looks at you? Do you guys first like lock eyes and then you're like, okay, then I could approach her, or do you just go in like
So first of all, I am typically not the type, because the way that I have gone out is typically like we dance. So like it's very easy to just approach a girl and what?
Oh, I didn't have the microphone. I forgot.
You guys just said the most randomest thing.
Oye, ¿quieres bailar?
No, like if you're somewhere where it's common to ask people out to dance, like a dance floor show, it's very easy.
I got you.
But for example, like one of my favorite things to do is you have to see, because typically like when you're around other women and they've already seen you and they sense you around them, then it would be easier to get their attention. But for me, I don't do the whole like I stop you in your tracks and I'm like, hey, like what's up? Typically, I have to spark the conversation in a genuine way. So I'll ask them what they're drinking or whatever, and then I'll try to spark conversation from there. And something that I check for is, like, are they leaving behind conversation threads? Which is, if I ask you, oh, how's your drink? And you just say, good, that means that you are either poor at communication, like, or you just, like, not interested or whatever. And, like, your energy when you reply says a lot.
I will leave that conversation. I'm done. Like
I give it like a one more question thing.
No,
Okay, I'm like, good. Okay, so like, what are you drinking again? And it's just, oh, I'm actually drinking this. Oh, okay, cool. I like it too. Do you typically drink that? And then you follow up with other conversations and you see if they're leaving behind.
Hey, what are you drinking? Can I spike it? That's the type of that's the question you would ask.
This guy's a salesman, huh? He's been programmed.
No, yeah,
He's
I
been
know.
programmed.
We're not the same.
So
If I ask the question, if I ask something, I don't know. You want to dance, and you tell me no.
Okay, wait. Now here's how we identify the truth. Who gets more women?
Alain does.
Then it works.
I mean, it works
But-
and it doesn't at the same time because he gets woman for like a day, 2 days.
Well, if that's
a
what you're
week.
looking for, then
He's not looking for
But
that.
wait. Do you mean get women in the sense of committing the full act, like taking them home?
Like just talking. For example, let's say just
Oh
talking.
no. We're not talking about that.
I mean,
who gets
I'm
more women?
saying just talking.
put your
but
body count on the table.
Yeah. Who gets
right
more
now.
women? You guys go out to a club. You guys approach a girl. Who's taking her home? You or Alain?
Alain is taking it home.
To this apartment. He's fucking right on that fucking couch.
No, not here. He hasn't. I told him not to touch this.
I sleep here.
I have not spoiled the sofa yet.
Yet. Soon to come.
It is what it is.
When did you get this apartment?
The guy's
I'm
a
sorry.
salesman.
When did you get this apartment?
September 30th.
How many women have you had over?
What the fuck?
One
Come
today.
on, be truthful.
I'm not saying that.
More or less than 10.
More or less than 10.
Less than 10, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
More or less than 5.
Stop.
More than
Come on,
five.
come on.
All right.
More than
So,
five, obviously.
I'm gonna guess September
mother.
30th. That's a month.
8.
I'm
That's
guessing
a
6.
month?
Guessing that's September 30th, October 30th, November 2nd. I'm guessing 6.
6 girls?
6 girls. Cause
I need an apartment.
Oh, shit. He got it right. He got it right. I swear he got it right.
Robert or me?
No, you.
Oh,
You
yeah.
said
Damn.
6.
I think 8 was way too much in 30 days.
All right.
I mean, unless you're fucking him. Wait, 6? That's more than one a weekend.
Yeah, but
Hey,
I'm
you're
not,
a whore.
but no,
He
for
is
the
a whore.
for the record.
What the fuck is wrong with
I
you?
didn't fuck all of them.
For the record, what are those 6 girls?
For the record, yes. Back to Robert's point. Yes, he's absolutely right. So I think that one of my biggest red flags, for example, in addition to what Robert said initially, which is that I get too technical, I like to talk about too much of work, not fun stuff, whatever, is that I feel like I go like 0 to 100 very quickly.
I don't know you, do I love you?
No, it's more like
Do you guys say I love you during sex?
Hell, what the fuck are you gonna? Jesus Christ, bro.
what I was gonna say. Alain, I feel like Alain's more like, hey, like they just finished having sex and they sat down in the couch and they're like, what do you know about crypto? Can I tell you who started it?
Let me tell you about all the money I lost.
I actually didn't lose.
He
money
takes
in crypto, but-
0 to 6, 0 to 100 real quick. That's
And
it.
she's like, okay, we're done.
No,
Do you have a
no.
Roth? Where's your RRA?
No, but that's him. What's your credit score?
That's a good
I-
one.
If it's too low, I mean, you're not
No,
responsible.
it's not that. I think the 0 to 100 means like I will immediately like if I'm interested in the girl, if I'm genuinely interested in the girl, and I see some like a lot of the green flags that I look for, and they check off a lot of my boxes, I start asking critical questions to decide whether or not I would even want to invest X amount of time.
Is this before or after you've had intercourse?
It doesn't matter. Because sometimes I just know. But for example, I used to not be this way. I used to not give a fuck. I used to my sole purpose was just to have sex, and I was extremely transparent with it. Now I'm not craving that. So now I don't know. That's why Robert is criticizing me, because if that's what I wanted, it would be cool. But since it's not what I want, yeah.
What about you, Robert?
What about me?
What are you looking for?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm looking for. That's the thing.
Fair enough.
I go hunting without any weapons and without any praise.
He
So
just
I don't-
goes out.
Yeah.
He's not even hunting.
When I go out, I usually don't go out hunting at all. I go to have fun, and
No, I will say though, some
I mean,
Another
of
red
the-
flag for
I
me
go
is that
out to have
I'm
fun.
always hunting when I go out. Like,
yeah, exactly.
well, I mean, I always have my if I'm out.
no, the
I
thing
always
is
have
that
my
like,
eye.
my sole purpose when I go out is to hunt.
Oh no, not at all.
He's thirsty.
Some of the best experiences I've had out are the times where I'm like, I'm not interested in pursuing any of these
Yes.
women. I'm just having fun with my friends.
I'm
Yes.
usually not looking for anything, and most of the time it has to be a friend of mine who says, "Oh my God, look, that girl who's been checking you out." I'm like, "What? Oh, who? Oh,
Even if they tell me that, I'm like, oh, I'm looking the other way.
yeah." No, like I'm always like eating shit or being myself or just enjoying the moment with my friends or with whatever the situation is at the moment, and I'm not actually looking for something. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes there's been people that have caught my eye, and I'm like, oh shit, like, I want to know this person 2 or 3 times in my entire life. When I'm out like that. But I usually meet the girl that I hang out with or something on Instagram or on a social. Just like I try to before I get to know them, before we get more intimate. Like I try to get to know them, like what they are, what they do, and stuff like that before we get more intimate.
No woman that I've ever even gone out with have I not known previously. Like every woman I've had interest in or even gone on a date with is somebody that it started off like, oh, we were friends.
Bro, I've gone on dates and not known the girl's name.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm telling you,
I-
it's different.
I have gone out with women on dates, have made out with them, and really not known their names.
What's your name again?
No, that's not how I normally bring it up. Like,
No,
I
but
won't even have their cell phones, like phone numbers, like saved. I just know that's the phone that we're talking through. Like, I don't have it as a name under the phone number. I'm just like, hey, what's up, whatever. And then, like, the name never gets across the chat. She told me in person or whatever. And then at some point, I'm like, hey, I just don't know how to spell your name. Can just put in your phone number here. Is this it? And I'm like, yeah, just create the contact. Like, just create it for me. Like, and I'll pretend to be doing something else.
You gotta be, hey, what's your full name? Maybe we match at last names.
Speaking of phone numbers, I don't save people's phone numbers ever.
You
I
don't save-
don't-
Like I need to like
Leo?
well yeah, Leo, fuck him up. Dana. I don't have her number saved. And we've been talking.
I mean,
I don't have her number.
no, I do the same thing, but I don't know. At one moment, I'm like, okay, I need to save this.
I
Later.
forgot everything. I have to put their name and a reason why I remember them.
No,
Yeah.
I use the notes section.
Wow.
Hold up, I use the notes section.
Oh, on the contact. Okay.
No, yeah, I use the notes section on the contact.
I do that for clients.
No, the thing is that like I used to like there was a phase in my life where I was going out on like 3 different dates, 4 different dates a week with 4 different women. And then like what I would do is that I would schedule this date and then I would have the next week packed as well. And then I would schedule like a week in between, and that way, like, there was a sense of.
He
like,
was scheduling his follow-up calls.
I
He had.
I would sketch, brother. During this time of my life, I think it was the best dating I've ever done. I was on a fucking roll, bro.
On a rampage.
I was on a rampage. Like, Alain was definitely out there, and
crazy.
I had to use the notes section, and I would read the notes before the follow-up date.
Where the fuck were you finding these women?
Bro, Instagram. Like, Instagram was the best platform.
But like, what you were just send DMs all day,
Bro, it's like, you know how you plant, like, you know how, have you ever, like, seeded a garden? No? Like, you don't just plant one seed in your garden and, like, wait for it to grow. You throw a bunch of seeds and see what fucking sticks.
And that's our issue, man. We just haven't sent enough DMs.
So, like, yeah, no, honestly, dating is a freaking numbers game, and I try to remind myself that every single time, like, my pipeline is low.
Not the pipeline.
Not the pipeline.
Not the pipeline.
So, yeah, it's a freaking numbers game. And
I mean, it is. If you're not...
Dude, my best experience was this one time that I was...
Kiss.
Hey.
Alain spends from 10 to 12 looking for clients, from 12 to 2 following up with his past clients, and then from 2 to 8 servicing his clients, going out on dates.
That's fucking tough.
So, like, for example, I was going out with her, and she's trying to decide, like, what to eat. And I'm like, baby, just get the lobster. Like, you love lobster. You always get it. And she's like, I'm actually allergic to lobster.
Wrong client.
Wrong bitch.
Wrong
bitch.
Wrong babe.
She literally said, wrong bitch. Like, and I was like, oh, shit.
Hey, wait, hold on. Let me look at
Yeah, I was like, hold up.
At that point, I was like,
Whoa, sorry.
How do you save yourself? I was thinking about my ex.
no, at that point, I don't even remember how I played it off. This was a while ago. But yeah, I saved like the most random shit. Like, I saved like the tiny meaningful like shit that, like, I have a dog and the name is Sparky, and I had puppies last year, and like, blah, 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 blah. And like, I just saved like a couple of notes, and then I'm like, hey, like, you know, like, how's this going or whatever. And like, I'll make a comment to a detail that she said in the previous relationship too. So she feels like I was listening. And
Dude, you're a little bit of a psychopath.
I'm not a psychopath.
It is
Crazy.
That's crazy
What
as
book?
fuck.
What book led you to that?
What book?
Where have you seen this strategy?
It's normally what you do as an account manager in any, like, I'm so serious. It's what you do with sales.
What, the notes?
This guy
Bro,
runs
the best-
OF account.
The
That's what he
best
does.
dating I've ever had was when I did sales, like, full time. For the people here,
My boss was like, dude, like, when I got into sales is when I started getting women.
bro, for some reason, doing sales just gives you this confidence to speak.
It's not that, bro. It's like doing sales. It will really help you manipulate other people because
Well, the closing thing is a fucking sales tactic.
Yeah.
Like, you do not give up on the first no. You have to figure out why they're saying no.
Why are they saying
Identify the reason. Go
Yes.
against the reason. Give them other reasons. Like,
Yes, they
Yeah.
need, like, you need
I
to
know
understand.
selling it gets like that, but I don't like. I don't know.
Manipulating people, yeah.
But here's the thing: you're not manipulating.
You
people.
are, bro, because at
no,
the
it's
end
not manipulation.
it is manipulation because
some-
he knows what he wants.
Manipulation is me telling you that if you don't freaking take off your shirt now, I'm gonna reveal to the world the actual
No,
size of your
That's
No,
penis.
blackmail.
that's
That's
not
blackmail.
manipulation.
Those are different things.
No,
I don't
that's
think
a
that's
different-
manipulation. I think you're leading them. You're leading them to self-discovery.
manipulation.
Yes. Thank you, Brian.
You're
I'll put
leading
it in
them to
better
self-discovery. You're asking them the questions, and they are slowly realizing, wow, I do want to fuck this guy.
Manipulation is when you don't say the whole thing or you misguide them in some kind of way, and we do that all the time.
But he's
in
not
anything.
misguiding. He's just asking questions.
I know
What
he's
is-
not
what is
misguiding,
this drink?
but they don't know that he has on a schedule for 3 weeks with 100 other women.
Oh no, that's a different
You
thing.
want me to fucking disclose that on the first
No,
date?
but Alain
It's
said he was
not.
clear with his intentions.
No,
I am super
it's
clear with
not
my
clear on
intentions.
that intention.
Well,
of course
obviously,
not.
in the first conversation, you can't say, "Hey, I think you're beautiful." By
Bro,
the way,
by the
I'm
end of the
fucking
night-
all these women right now.
By the end of the night, I will know if I will pursue another date with this woman or not. By the end of the night. So it will typically be at the end of my day, and I will know, do I want this woman for just sex? Do I want this woman for a relationship? Do I not want her at all? And then depending on that, I'll know what
All
to
right,
say.
I'm curious now. What happens if you do want her? Do you cancel all your other meetings for the week?
No, of course I fucking don't, because we live in a world where you can't fucking date just one person right now. It's insane. And it's honestly, it's insane the way we have to be. But now we talk to women, and it's just expected for them to be talking to 6 other different guys. And honestly,
6 only in Miami is like 20.
It's not for me, dude. If I'm talking to you, I don't expect you to be talking to a bunch of other men. And if you are, then that's a red
you
flag.
see,
I'm
for
done.
me, I
Well, how
wouldn't
do you know
expect that
You don't
either.
know.
But I wouldn't. Okay, let me not say that. At this point, right now, I do expect it. I expect you to be talking to someone else.
Of course, like
But-
they have no one.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? Just talk to you and you guys are nothing?
Or
That-
so.
I expect to be treated the way I treat people, and that's how I treat people. So if you're treating me in a different manner, then we're just not meant to be.
Right, in an ideal
Right now,
world,
at this moment, are you talking to someone? You're talking to no one. You're not flirting with anyone?
I mean, I flirt with people,
Fuck,
but
entonces.
that's not the same. But no, hold on.
I think flirting and talking is
Manipulation.
different.
Yeah, these are different. These are different things.
So what is talking then? Trying to pursue something?
Sure,
more
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh no, bro! Like if you're actually trying to pursue something, then you're dating.
These terms are fucking. These terms are out of. I'm fucked.
So wait. What I think Brian is saying. Brian, are you talking to these girls like on messages every day?
No,
So he's not. But when you do see them,
I
or
flirt. If
you
I
flirt.
see you, I flirt. But outside of that, it's
Yeah, but
nothing.
That means he's not talking to them.
If
Like,
I'm
he's
not-
not actively talking to them every
If
day.
I'm actively pursuing you and you're reciprocating, and you're still speaking to other men, then I'm done because I wouldn't be doing that. That's what I'm saying.
At what stage do you think someone is talking to you? Like,
Dude,
at what stage do you think like, oh, this girl is officially talking to me?
I don't talk to enough people to identify. Like if I like you, I just like you, and that's it. Like I said, if I think somebody's interested in me and I'm not interested, I don't pursue that. So if you're interested in me and I'm interested in you, at that point I'm pursuing you.
The thing is that sometimes, I'll tell you what happens sometimes. And this is going back to overcoming objections. Sometimes people are, let's say they may be talking to someone else and they're just keeping on like lingering just because like it's entertainment or whatever. You may be that breaking point that says, holy shit, like, what's wrong with this guy?
He's coping.
I know.
You saw your face. And I was gonna laugh at Brian earlier too because he was talking and Brian was just.
I
He wasn't.
Because I was thinking if I wanted to open up or not.
Oh, open up.
No, I'm sorry, Alain. His face just caught me
Just
off
to clarify,
guard.
sometimes when a line talks, I look this way because I can't always see a line, so I just focus and I listen.
All right, go.
I'm sorry.
What was I saying? I
I
forgot.
have no idea.
You fucking motherfucker.
You were talking about overcoming objections.
Yeah.
Overcoming objections. Come
I
on.
don't fucking know. Oh, none of you people are fucking listening.
No,
Yeah, we are. I was just thinking aloud.
we're listening in the moment.
What were we even talking about?
You were gonna say.
Dude,
something
can we
about-
end? Can this be
No,
the end?
he needs to open up. He was about to
Wait,
open
what
up.
was I
This would be a
saying?
great ending.
You were about to open up and you didn't open up. You were thinking. You were deeply thinking.
Just say it. Say it.
You
Here,
were-
we'll give you 2 microphones. Say the fucking thing, dude.
I don't know. Like I don't know. I wanted to open up, but now I don't.
All right. On that note,
He started
guys.
laughing at me.
On that note, guys. This was an amazing episode.
Yeah.
I think this is
I-
one of the better
stop
ones we've
touching
had.
me, bro.
It was one of. I think it was the second longest we've done. Diego messed up last week's episode, so hopefully this week.
We haven't.
The audio-
We haven't screamed. We're missing that part.
I'm okay with that too.
I agree. Yo, thank you guys for coming. Other stuff will be down below if you want to go flirt with them. Alain no longer has a dating schedule, so maybe he's open for you. Robert's
dating
also
schedule is
Robert's not sure what he's looking for, so
Empty. Pipeline
I mean,
empty.
shoot your shot.
I'm not. The thing is, I'm not looking. I'm
Waiting.
actively having fun and being myself and allowing other people to see me as I am.
I will say this.
And
I'm
we
not
respect
trying
that.
to shit on. I'm not trying to shit on Alain right now. But if I was a female, I would pursue Robert. Because what you're telling me right now, you've been a psycho. You have schedules. You have notes written of what this girl likes, what this girl doesn't. It feels very manipulative.
Pablo, let me tell you something.
No, we're not
it
telling
is.
anybody anything.
No,
This is
no,
the end
no,
of the
no, this is
episode.
not the
I
end.
have so much shit on my mind from work. I don't
Relax.
I don't keep women's things in my brain until we've gone on a couple of dates and then they turn somewhat important.
That's fair.
But like, I'm not keeping anybody's crap in my brain. Like, it's all superficial. Like, I just get a vibe. Like, do I enjoy spending time with you? Yes. But right now, I'm in a time in my life where I'm extremely focused on my career. I'm just, fuck, bro. Like,
He's just horny. He needs the schedule. He needs it.
And on that note,
I'm
if
going
you're
back to a
interested-
schedule.
If you're interested in Alain or Robert, shoot them a DM. If you're interested in me and Diego, well, we're scared of women, so don't text us. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for viewing, watching, and subscribing. See ya.
All right, we're going to go together get woman with the line. We're going to schedule.
Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee. We officially landed here. Weather is 39 degrees Fahrenheit for you guys that are Canadian. That is a pilot joke if you didn't laugh. Fuck you. Get off my fucking plane. I don't have time for you guys. I'm about to go to a hotel. Sleep tonight. This is the last flight of the day. Thank you.